Hello, 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 and good evening.
Wow.
Welcome to Stealthy Elf Productions. We're going to play some Pathfinder 2nd Edition as part of our Heroes of Histaeria series of campaigns. Tonight, we are playing Sandsea Saga. And we have our Sandsea crew ready to rock and roll. As you guys can see, we got the combat screen ready to fucking go. So, before we hop in though, let's do a quick round of hellos. My friends, if you'd like to say who you are and who you're playing. We're going to start it off with Mr. Schmax.
There's a lot of things that are happening there.
I know. I think I called him Mistress Max.
Mistress Max here is
You're
playing. Yes.
Madame Maxwell.
I've got a man stuck on a rope right now.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Max, I'm playing Edenor. I am a exemplar that is a Nephilim mixed with a Strix. Excited to get back into the combat. We'll hand it off to Hannah.
Oh hey, it's Hannah here. I play Pimenian Neckle, a brave, charming bard gnome gal.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Ooh.
Let's popcorn that off to Nigel.
Alright, I'll try to be a little less cringe. Nigel here, playing Lunazar Elwins, playing Elf. Ready to do some wild surges going on in this next session. And I'll pass it off to Ali.
Well, I'm Roletta Hunter Gonzalez Rodriguez, but you can call me Ollie, and I play Lycus D. Stratus. Monk, summoner, pirate, fucker, just all around that guy. And that's who I'm playing. I'm currently trapped underground. It's great. There's a worm that eats ground. I'm not in a safe place. I'm in danger.
You're that meme.
Danger.
Yeah.
I need an adult.
Alright guys, yes, so that's our fantastic crew, and I am your Game Master this evening. My name is David. You can catch me here as the Game Master of Sandsea Saga, as well as Unearthed Inheritance. You can also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play the Hobgoblin Fighter Whistle. Okay, well, friends, who's ready? Y'all feeling good?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Time
Time to cut the rope.
Yeah, time to just cut the cord. Okay, let's
I
see.
will
here.
haunt you. I hope you know.
All right, guys.
Like,
When last we gathered, you all took the time to distribute your loot that you gathered from the mountain shipwreck that Edenor discovered. This ship was no ordinary ship. You learned it was actually a pirate ship. As for the document that Pim not so deftly retrieved from the calcified body, it seemed to be a treasure map. Using some old pirate tricks, Lycus and Luna revealed some additional secrets. The map confirmed where a pirate treasure was buried and left to you all some suspicions about what could be going on with other buccaneers on the continent. During the voyage to the treasure, Yoma confided her theft of funds from the crew in Pim. Meanwhile, Lycus and Edenor accepted a proposal from Dr. Malsum to be employed as the crew's chronicler. And finally, as Luna was crafting, she was disrupted by ghosts of her past, which led her to the deck of the ship, and there she spotted your objective in the distance. So, you have now followed the X that marks to this spot. A crater within which two large wisteria trees of pink and blue-hued trailing branches have grown above pits of swirling sand. Small red magpies flitter from branch to branch as you begin your search. You've come for booty, and booty you shall have. Once you recover it from the sands beneath which it is buried, Lycus dove into the sands to retrieve the booty, while Edenor tethered him to the surface.
Power of booty.
The power of booty.
Big
Luna.
the booty man.
The booty man.
he's whole body deep in there.
Oh yeah. Full deep. Luna, you noticed some strange marks of a large creature, and you also caught a group of centaurs trying to sneak up on the group. And now, amidst this ensuing exchange of information, Edenor attempted to invoke the magic of his new belt to pull Lycus up. The Misteel, however, had other plans. As magic swirls within the crater, Edenor's body is suffused with its energy, heightening his power with while the strange magical trees themselves suddenly expand rapidly. Roots, in response, begin to writhe and spread from the base of the tree. The mesa, overlooking the crater, quakes in response. And gravel, loosened by the tremors, roll down the side of it. With an ear-splitting crunch, a fissure forms in the stone column. Something has awakened. All right, let's roll initiative and see what happens.
What's awakened? What's awakened?
We'll have to see on
Go back
its
to
round.
sleep.
Tell me.
Well, considering Dune came out a week ago, I'm thinking David may have gone to see it.
Haha.
Actually, we haven't.
Be
yet.
wrong.
Well,
I still have to see the first one.
Shame on you.
It's like over 3 hours. It's greedy.
It's 2 hours 45 minutes.
Hey,
38,
hey.
28 on.
There's nothing wrong with watching 3-hour-long videos.
yeah, nothing wrong with
That's
a three.
right. Long form
Online,
video
yes.
content is great. Am I
It's
right?
the future. I'm not
Luna,
captive.
what'd you get for initiative?
It's the current and the future.
24?
You got 24 Lycus?
24.
That's pretty good.
24, nice.
Luna, what'd you get?
Unless,
28.
28.
oh, really? You got a
Mania.
28 me?
What'd you do? What'd you get? That's how we kill steals.
16.
I am the finisher.
Oh,
Edenor,
I'm also-
what'd you get?
I'm also 24.
Oh,
Look at that.
I don't have any bonuses to my initiative, so.
okay. All right. So, guys, I did the cool thing, and because I knew what we were doing, I just pre-rolled my initiative, so I'm pretty much ready to go.
Oh my god.
Now
Okay.
I trust those results.
Okay.
you should.
Roll
Okay.
again on camera.
Yeah, sorry. Let's see here. The first thing that happens is the stone pillar quakes. The fissure forms and quickly moves towards the bottom of the column. Suddenly, the bottom of it, just by the sand bed, suddenly just breaks outwards. You see, just briefly, amidst the dirt and rubble, a large gray shape that dives underneath the sand. You see a large gray fin moving through the sand like a giant sand shark, and it is making a beeline straight for you, Edenor. All of a sudden, you see
I got a little dangling fish bait.
you got a little dangling fish boy, but the sand erupts.
Oh.
It explodes outwards, and in the cloud of sand, you see a gargantuan Bulette. This creature of this violent behemoth of a creature. Its entire body is covered in thick gray armored carapace. It's got these short, powerful legs. They're just protected behind plates and plates of this stuff. And then, up by the shoulders and behind the neck is the giant fin. And as it breaks out, it's going to take 2 strikes at you, Edenor, because it manages to finish its leap. And at the end of its leap, it gets 2 strikes.
Ah.
So, guys, you know what would be helpful? Dice. This episode of Sandsea Saga brought to you by Dice.
What'd you say the name of the creature was?
The creature is a Bulette.
What does
Black.
that like
Bulette.
look like
Oh,
in
Bulette.
comparison, just for our lovely viewers here? Is
Uh,
that like a shark-looking sand shark guy? Is
It's
it
like it's got kind of the head of a shark. Here, I'll show you because I can just make the token active here on the map.
Show us. Show us.
Boom.
Ooh, Dino Lizard
God.
Boy.
Big boy. Its claws are the length of halflings.
Mm. I've killed
Oh.
that thing in
So not that big then, right?
Elden Ring.
Yeah, not that big. All right. Let's see. Edenor, that's going to be a 32 to hit you.
Yeah, that's a crit, baby.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Everything's
I
got
got
crit.
with a bang.
Yeah.
Dan.
This is
Yeah, Dan is pretty squishy. Dan
Dan.
didn't know how to
Danny
build his
boy.
character when we moved over to this game.
Oh.
He's just HP.
I thought that
That's gonna
21
be-
was a decent AC.
That's gonna be 42 damage.
Uh, uh,
Okay.
Remember how we didn't heal properly overnight because we forgot that we can't just rest to heal like in 5e?
You guys
I'm
didn't treat
regretting
wounds or
that.
anything?
I'm full health.
I don't think anybody treated wounds.
No.
I
No.
did.
Well,
Second
I
attack.
didn't know y'all were hurting.
Somebody
I just
did.
rolled a second attack and I did get a natural one.
I'm
Oh, thank
always
God.
hurt.
Oh, thank
So-
God.
Edenor, it
Just bleeding
leaps
profusely
into
right
the
now.
air and it comes down with these claws. It just rakes you across the chest, again, kind of like going from shoulder to hip, and just slams you against the tree. And you guys hear Edenor's armor just crack underneath the power of this creature. Okay,
Oh no.
next up is Lunasa. That's all of its actions, as it kind of made its way down, leapt out of the air, and took 2 attacks at
So
you.
is it like standing on the sand? Like what's it doing?
Yeah, it's big. It's so big, man, that it's like standing on the sand now. It leapt over the difficult terrain and got to you. It's got very powerful, muscular legs.
So is it kind of like a Komodo dragon, but bulkier?
I would almost think of its body more like a giant toad. Like it's got kind of
Toad?
like, yeah, like, you know, toad's
Okay.
got like those big, beefy legs, you know? And it's,
Sure.
imagine like a toad with a shark's head underneath like plates. With
Alright.
long fucking claws. But yeah,
Okay, how high am I on this building?
on that building there, we'll say you're about,
Is it enough to do damage if I went off, for example?
no. You can opt down.
Then I think it's okay. I think you're bloodied right now. I'm assuming. Ignore.
Yeah,
have to-
yeah.
Try and. Okay, let me see if I can do this. I'll usually start from the square ahead, right?
No,
When measuring distance.
You start
Or
from your-
start on the token.
correct.
No, I would have to get you next turn. I think from my first turn, I'm gonna cast haste.
Okay, I need you to roll a d20, please.
Can you at least cast it on Edenor?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it. I think you're good.
Then
No
there's
surge, no spill.
Haste gives me extra action round for strike. So I would like to use the hasted action to pretty much go 10 feet.
Okay.
So right about here.
Okay.
I guess with my last action, let me check. The range of touch. Okay. No, I'll have to heal you next turn. So I guess I'm going to use guidance on, because that's within 30 feet. I can use guidance on Edenor.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Is it all magic?
What is this, a divine spell?
It's under cleric.
If it's under cleric, it's divine, yeah. No, you don't have to do it on this one.
Okay, then that.
So, but to your point though, Arcana and Occultism.
I'm gonna then just. No, shit, I can't do that. Never mind. Yeah, that's me. That's my turn.
Okay. You have actions left. Oh no, you cast guidance, right? You said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Lycus with Edenor on deck. Don't worry, Max. You can unclench soon. Ollie, you're muted.
Still muted. Oh, there.
Yeah, I saw. I have many screens. It takes
Like,
a
which
minute.
mute button did I use?
So,
Everybody
I'm
just
currently-
pretend he's still muted.
You are currently. Oh fuck, that'd be cruel. Lycus, you are currently underground. You
Yeah.
are crawling. You are kind of like swimming your way up through sand, and as you are doing so, you suddenly get buffeted and pushed around by roots.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is difficult terrain for you. So, quick thing. To get out of the sand here, you are going to need... Let me hop over my notes real quick. Let me explain how this works for you. Okay. Originally, Edenor got one of the 3 successes he needed to get you out, but with the difficult terrain of the roots, it is now going to take 4 successes. Okay, to climb out of here. You can make multiple attempts per round. Critical success is going to get you 2. Normal success is going to get you 1. Failure 0. Critical failure -1. Okay, and you can do this per round. So if you guys fuck up, you could be in a bad spot. Because how much breath do you have left? I gave you 3 minutes last time.
I think so, yeah, because that's my con plus something.
Yeah.
Well, it's turns.
So
It's 5 plus your constitution.
I think we said 2 were elapsed. So your con is what?
I'm con is +2.
Okay, so you have 5 rounds to get out before you start suffocating. The DC that you guys need to hit, and Edenor can assist because he has the rope. The DC Edenor and Lycus that you have to hit is 25. Critical success counts for 2. Regular success counts for 1. Critical failure -1. All right, you're up.
Okay.
Hannah looks serious.
Just thinking, I'm like, this could happen, or this could happen.
Strategy.
You got guidance at Nor too, right? Oh, it's not your turn.
Edenor's guided himself, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so even though I'm carrying the treasure chest, I can still climb.
You can, but that's a good point. I had not considered that. So,
But we don't want to leave the treasure chest behind.
you know, up to you, man. The DC, if you're carrying the chest, is going to be 28. Because you're using one hand, so it's harder.
Right.
We could possibly go back for it. That's an option.
No.
I don't know if,
No.
Lycus, I don't know if you
No.
know that there's a thing up there.
Don't
I
leave the
don't.
booty behind.
I don't even know there's centaurs there.
Probably
Yeah,
feeling
Lycus
the
doesn't know about the
compact a little
centaurs.
bit.
He doesn't
What
know.
you came here for?
All you know is that the tree went fucking nuts. And like
What
the
is this
roots
check?
are like pushing into, like to climb out of the sandpit.
Yeah, what's the skill?
Athletics.
You're good at that, right?
I'm not bad. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can do to like boost my.
Boost it up, yeah.
You could,
No, do what you gotta do, man.
delay. You could delay and wait for Edmar to aid you.
Well, Edenor can make his own check too.
Well,
Like you can make.
what was
You have
yours?
3 actions. You can make 3 checks if you wanted. They're kind of like movements right now.
Well, I'm gonna actually use one action to command my familiar, who's a little crystal gem that's attached to me.
Okay. And your magic is primal, right?
Yes. And I'm going to basically command my my little guy, my little pet or familiar, to basically try to help me to do the aid ability.
I gotcha.
Aid by trying to find the strongest root for me to pull,
Sure. Okay.
and then use my other 2 actions to actually climb.
I'm into it. Okay. And your familiar is what again? Like a little wolf?
It's a
Oh, no,
little
this is a real-
crystal.
Yeah.
It's a crystal. It's a living crystal that is like linked to me, and it can move and change into different shapes and forms. A lot of times I'll have it change into a little crystal wolf that walks around. It can fly.
Yeah, if it needs to.
Not particularly useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so your familiar is going to offer you kind of like an aid. So I think it's what, like an action or something? So you command your familiar to use an aid action?
Yes.
Go ahead. Your familiar needs to give you a d20, and it is, you said it's going to kind of search out the roots for you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want it to use like a perception skill or something here? Or what skill do you think would be appropriate? Because I could see like maybe even nature.
Yeah, I think nature would be pretty good.
Okay.
So I rolled a 13 on the dice, and I'm trying to find my my familiar's abilities or how
I think it just uses yours, doesn't it?
I think this one does, because the skills that I'm pulling up are for my idol.
Yeah.
So yes.
Let's
So
just
that's
call
gonna
it.
be
We'll call it your stats for now, and we'll look it up later.
a 21 for.
21's a success, so that's a +1 to your check.
Okay, now let's try some fucking athletics.
Let's get physical.
Okay. You know, do we get a hero point at the start?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
We
Those
still
of you that
have
aren't
carry over
maxed
from
out,
last game,
yeah,
right?
you do. Yeah, some of us have max hero points.
They carry
Some of us
over?
are named max at max.
Yes.
All right.
I need 'em.
So that's 16 on the die, plus my 11 for athletics is 27, plus my 1 for aid for my
28.
28.
Success. That is your first success. You go up. You need 3 more.
Fuck off.
God damn.
No roll.
So, summoning your familiar, was that, you used how many actions to command familiar?
It's just 1 action to give it 2 actions.
1 action to give it 2 actions, okay. So yeah, I guess it could aid you again. Or no, aid I think uses its reaction, if I remember correctly. Like you prep aid to use your reaction to help them or some shit. Nigel is nodding.
Yeah, I think so.
They have to do it on their turn, technically.
Yeah, so the familiar's turn is basically shared with his, so he commands the familiar on his turn, and the familiar expends its reaction to aid, so it would not be able to aid again. It does have 1 more action, though.
Okay. Since it can fly, I think I'm gonna have it try to like just float up the sand a little bit,
Okay.
just to get the next go.
I'm gonna call this an athletics check for your familiar then, and it's gonna be at the 25 DC.
No.
No, doesn't quite. How bad is it though?
It is a sorry, total of 17.
17 is not a critical failure.
Okay.
Okay, so 17, it doesn't move. It tries to move, right? But as it tries to do so, the sand just kind of like keeps pushing it back onto you. It's not a heavy enough swirl that it's like a really big hazard, but it's hazardous enough for your familiar at the moment. Okay, that's you, I believe.
Yep. One last. I have one last action
Oh,
to like
yeah.
actually make my second.
Your second attempt to climb. Yeah,
You can
That's
do it.
that's a
That's
19.
19
That's
on the
good.
die.
Plus
so
your
that's
athletics
a-
of
Yeah, yeah,
11, that's 30.
30.
Yeah,
30 is
yeah.
a success, not quite a critical success, but yes, with a 30.
I cannot get a critical.
Yeah,
success.
unfortunately,
Critical
with a nat
success.
20. Yeah, short of a nat 20, but yeah, so you do manage to go up, so that's 2 successes. You're halfway
Alright.
there. You're halfway there
Alright.
as you are being buffeted by the swirling sand all around you. You're able to kind of move from limb to limb. You're familiar, kind of like guiding your hand along from one branch to the other, so you can just pull yourself along. Okay, Lycus, the struggle is real, but you're doing your thing. Adenor, you got a rope wrapped around your forearm, with your friend buried, as all of a sudden you just got fucking mollywopped. You are smacked against the tree. The creature is preparing, it looks like, to take a bite out of you with its jaws, as this big shark-like head is looming towards you. Across the carapace, you can see kind of cracks and glowing purple light.
So,
Actually, sorry. I'm sorry. There's one thing I forgot to do.
oh,
Don't worry, you're good. You're good. It was looming down upon you. That all stands, right? It's looming down upon you. You can see its eyes are kind of like milky white, as it's kind of like leaning in, and then all of a sudden, it picks its head up and turns towards Luna.
oh,
Okay,
I think
now it's
I
your
don't like
turn.
this retcon. I don't like this retcon. Can we retcon this
We
retcon?
retcon.
Can we retcon that retcon, please?
Rewind.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So now you can. So Adenor, you think it might be about to target Luna?
well, don't worry. I think it'll look back at me in a second here. So, like, I guess if I do an athletics check for Lycus, like, what is that? Does that actually count as a success?
That
or
will count
anything
as a
like that?
success. Yeah, because you're moving him up that distance as well.
Sure. Okay. Well, got my 3 things already planned.
All right.
Step 1, battle medicine.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, blah, blah. All right, so that is a 21, so it's regular success. Damn it. All I needed was a 15 or higher. Then that gives me 2d8.
2d8. Okay. Okay.
So
Get that heals.
2. Hey, that's pretty decent. So that's 13 health.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add that real quick. 13. Now, I am also going to use my healer's gloves,
Okay.
which are magical.
Okay.
So it is 1 action, and it's 2d6 plus 7.
Where did we get these healer's gloves again?
They came over as one of the item swaps
Okay. Yeah.
in
that's
last game.
right. Okay.
I just have not used them yet because I haven't had to.
Yeah, we have ways of healing, David.
I'll take a look at something real quick. Go ahead
So
and roll
that
your stuff.
is-
David doesn't trust
that
us.
is 8 plus 7.
Calling bullshit.
Let's be honest, I barely trust us.
Honestly, though. We're just doing our best here.
13, 15.
I have my like plus 15 magical sword that I transfer as well.
And then... yeah, right.
Thank you.
And then...
Okay, you're good. I'm gonna call these
told you.
divine.
yeah. Oh, it's divine, so it doesn't trigger it?
Correct.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Lifting belt is going to activate anyways.
Oh
for
well,
my
yep,
last
that's
action.
gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Roll me a
wait.
d20
I don't think I don't have enough actions to do that.
to do lifting bow.
Yeah, it's 2 actions.
Oh,
Well, it's just going to be athletics.
just a raw athletics.
Well,
Look,
You're
you have a
guided.
low
Dogging it.
You are
have to be
guided.
strong, right?
yeah, I can do it. Well, I mean, I'm not concerned on that. I was more concerned on it's looking at you. Granted, you do have a higher AC than me.
Much less HP.
All right, one hero point.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, nat 20's a critical success.
The 20.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I think happens, right? This creature flies out of the sand, right? Leaps through the air, and as it lands, it just crashes down upon Edenor, bringing him to just the one knee, right? Grievous wound slashed through him, and as it's kind of rearing back its head, as it's about to crunch down on you, Luna comes in, and all of a sudden you see it just swing the head, and it's about to point off. You quickly staunch the wounds with your healing gloves and your battle medicine, and then you wrap the loop around you and you pull extra hard. Lycus, you find yourself being yanked, crashing through branch after branch, root after root, and you pop out. Yeah, you pop out of the sand, and you see before you. Do you want to be where you are there? Is that where you want to pop out? I'm going to allow you to pop out anywhere around the Bulette. Actually, allow Edenor to choose where you pop out, anywhere around the Bulette. Where do you want Lycus to be?
I'd be pulling him like back, right? So I'm kind of leaning back. So I imagine it'd be somewhere right, like a step back here,
Okay.
something like that.
Lycus, I'm just going to pop you right there.
I imagine
Alright.
it'd be within a couple of feet of me.
All right, boom. You guys see Lycus pop out. Lycus, you see the scene before you. You see
With the
a
treasure, of
giant
course.
mutant Bulette. Yeah, he's got the treasure in one hand. Familiar on the other.
I feel like he pops out of the sand and like he's facing the wrong way, and he just like raises up the chest like I can't it. Yeah, and he turns around. And it's like, fuck.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the party, Lycus. As you just see, blood is all over my chest.
Oh yeah.
Oof. And this creature is like just growling at Luna. All right, sick. Okay.
That's it, my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, Centaur number 1 is going to delay, wait for its boss, who is the next turn. So you'll see the centaurs One
Run
of
away.
them, the leader centaur, calls out, "Ready weapons! The Bulette is awakened!" And you see them all kind of start pulling out spears. Gonna take, so that's one action to point out. Next action, we're gonna go ahead and attack with said spear. That's going to miss Edenor as you see the spear whiz through over past Luna, hits the creature's armor and just bounces off and deflects. Ding! And there's a spear just kind of sitting in the sand near you guys. And we're gonna do the guy goes, shit. And he's going to try again, and that time is going to. It's a slightly better roll, but I'm pretty sure this is a miss. Yeah, that is a miss. Another spear. Bing! As he calls out, "These things' armor is thick!" And that's his whole round. And then the next guy's gonna go. He's gonna take a couple of attacks here. That's gonna miss too. He's not as good as his boss. That one's not too bad. But with a multiple attack penalty, unfortunately, yeah, these guys are not doing well. They are throwing spears, and it is not working out. Now, let me just also say, guys, with the magic doing what it's doing and going kind of crazy, there is another thing, another hazard to consider, and that is, so I just moved that to the map so you guys can kind of track. The tree itself is also going to begin taking its turns, as it also rolls initiative. And I believe Lycus, you have several magic items on you.
I do. I have a couple magic items on me, yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll an athletics check, please, my friend.
Okay. Ooh, that is 19.
I'm sorry, saving throw. Fortitude saving throw. I was looking at this like, why would it be an athletics check?
Well, that's only a little bit better. That's 20.
20's fine. That 20's a success. You feel the sands trying to suck you back in. The sands below. As you can feel, and you feel it mostly like the chest kind of being dragged down, and really like your coils of the drake, the waist ropes. You know, you can feel your magic items are really the things that are magical on you. That's what's being pulled down towards the sand.
There's good magic loot in here. I'm not letting go, motherfucker.
That's great. That's a detect magic for you.
The tree wants it. I want it.
Okay.
Who wants more? Sand, tree.
Oh, we're still attached.
Edenor, you're also, yeah, you are also attached, but you're also within the thing. So I need you to also roll a fortitude save, please.
I can certainly do that.
And since Lycus hit it, I'm just gonna let you know DC's 20.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And that
I had
is.
a skin in my teeth. Rolled an 8.
Yeah.
So that's a 25.
25 is a success. You feel
Got
the
fortitude, baby.
the tree underneath you, Edenor, actually kind of like dips the branches, and you find yourself, you like kind of ankle deep in the sand for a moment, but you're able to kind of like step forward and pull yourself back out within your 5-foot square thing. Okay, that's the mana world. Okay, so Pim, you are up. A couple other centaurs who are probably going to try to miss as well after you.
Is
Come on,
the
man.
What else are they gonna do,
Bulette
man?
still looking at Luna?
Oh yeah.
All right. Then I am going to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
So
Roll d20.
Okay.
So even cantrip.
Describe it first. I swirl some magic around near my core, and then I split it into 2 hands, and it's a little green swirling energy, and I point one at the Bulette and one at Luna, and it's Forbidding Ward.
Okay. So roll your
Which I
d20
will
first.
explain in a sec. 5.
5 is a surge. Okay. Now I need you to roll 2 d20s. Or you roll 1 and I'll roll 1.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Talked. I got a 12.
Okay.
Hey, it's
Okay.
a total of 20.
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
my brain happy.
So with your 12, you actually get the one that Edenor got earlier too, which is Verdant Clutch, which is the trees go crazy. So I'm gonna say this
lovely.
tree over here.
Sorry, guys.
This tree is also gonna go crazy. That's also difficult terrain on that side. And then I got Oppressive Voice. The voice of your muse, your deity, an ancestor, or another appropriate entity suddenly overwhelms your mind. I need you to make a will saving throw. What level spell? You said a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay.
My muse is the maestro, by the way.
The Maestro.
The Maestro. Ooh.
Who's the
I'm rolling
Maestro?
a what now? Sorry.
D20.
Will save.
Sorry, will save, yeah. Which is a D20.
Will save.
Plus.
Yeah.
With
15.
soft though.
15. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC is 22.
That's a failure.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh,
you,
yeah.
but not a critical failure. So you take bad roll on my part. 1 mental damage, and you are stunned 1.
Oh.
Stunned 1.
Stunned
Hate that.
1.
Does my spell work or no?
Your spell does go off. This effect takes
Okay.
place first, but your spell does go off afterwards. Unless it was an effect that would have interrupted it. But yeah, we do resolve the spill first.
Okay, so that's how many actions I lose.
1.
So you lose 1 action then.
This round or next?
Next, because you already did your.
Correct. Yeah, so
Okay.
next round you're
So
down
then-
1 action.
So then I cast Forbidding Ward with my Reach spell as my third action. So 2 actions to cast. Reach spell is the third action. And
And I'm gonna
what
say,
it does.
Pim, I just want to say too, the oppressive voice that you hear is not so much an oppressive
Yeah.
voice, but you hear a scream. And Pim is the only one that hears it, but it's like a blood-curdling scream that's just your name. Pimidia!
Ow. Okay.
Pim, the voice sounds
Well,
familiar.
odd for you.
Yeah.
Voice sounds very familiar.
Are you gonna tell me who it sounds like?
No.
Okay. So Forbidding Ward, the enemy gains or gets a the ally gets a +1 status bonus to AC and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects. So that's for you, Luna. +1 to AC
you,
for all
thank you.
those things. And then I just kind of like curl in a little bit as this headache goes away.
You can roll society to try to remember, but it is an action to do so, so it would be
So I can't.
not yet. Yeah, next round. All right, that's Pim. Okay, other centaurs are gonna also go ahead and take their shots. Let's see here. Yeah, both miss. They're just chucking spears at this thing, and it's just bouncing off the hide. One though does actually manage to throw a spear that does actually get a little bit closer, but still ultimately misses because this thing's armor is no fucking joke. And so those are 2 of their actions, and the other thing they will do, all of them will kind of run. Let's say they're kind of making like a dizzying formation around the outside of the crater. You know, they're kind of like switching spots with each other and moving along the outside. Kind of like you can see they're hunters almost. You know, there's a hunting pattern to it as they're kind of fanning out and trying to, but none of them are really looking to get close to the creature. Okay, top of the round. Okay, so the surge will reset down to 0 or back to 10, and we're gonna start off with the Bulette. So the Bulette's turn. It is going to. Pim, what was the school of magic that you cast your spell from? Was it occult or arcane?
That would be a cult.
Okay. Well, Pim, shortly after casting your spell, you see the creature was moving towards Luna, right? You all see as it kind of turned, and as Pim, you cast your forbidding ward on Luna, you see the creature and turns towards you now.
Yep.
I've made a mistake.
No, we have a good way to aggro it now.
What do you think, Nigel? Okay, first action it's going to take to burrow. It's going to go underneath the sand, and then it's going to use. Let me just take a quick little measure here.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, it's going to burrow just into the. It's going to see you, Edenor and Lycus. You see it actually kind of sink a little bit, not too much. It's kind of now pulling itself along the difficult terrain. Again, because of this creature's size, it is ignoring these vines and this sand. It is a creature that's used to this habitat, and it is going to dig in, and it's going to pop out of the sand a few feet ahead, and it's going to leap through the air, and it's going to land next to you, Pim. And it's going to take 2 attacks at you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. As it gets to the end of its leap, the first attack is going to be a 26 to hit you. Hits. That is going to be. Hang on, I'll just pull up my stat block again. What's my modifier again? Okay, yeah. 19 damage to you. 19 piercing damage with the. 19 slashing damage with the claws.
Okay.
It's going to make a second claw attack at you. That's going to be a 27.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going to be hitting us.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be 17 damage to you. Slashing damage.
Ouch, ouch.
As it leaps through the air, it kind of briefly dives under again, moves forward with a burst of speed, leaps out, Pim, and you see the sand just cascade above you, and suddenly the light is blocked out as the shade of it dawns over you, and it comes down with the claw. And as your body is tossed, the second hand comes out and backhands you as you kind of like fall backwards, heavily wounded. Okay, that's its whole
I
turn
am
though.
exactly bloodied.
Okay.
Bloodied and stunned.
Bloodied and stunned. A bad day for Pimenia Knackle. Okay, that brings us to Luna with Lycus on deck, followed by Edenor.
Is this all difficult terrain here?
Yes.
Is the arrow calculating it
Correctly.
or
It is.
correctly? Yeah.
Yeah, it's set to Pathfinder 2nd edition, so it should be.
Where are you? Where is? Oh, there we go. All right. So this creature, we found the chest. This creature was in the area, and it depends on how you want to determine if does this count as something that was in some way. It's because it's its territory. It's kind of like acting like a guardian.
Yeah, I see what you're
Yeah.
going for. Yeah, no, I would allow.
Because that gives me a free investigator's stratagem.
Correct. Yep, you can take that. You found the scrape marks on the stone earlier, and you overheard the centaurs talking about a bullet. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. That was. I have 4 actions. That was the 3-1. That would give. I think I'm gonna actually use it as an action now.
Okay.
I'll try it. I'm gonna go for a spell strike because it's right next to me, right?
It is right next to you. Are you going to flank with Pim? Do you want to move to flank with Pim? Because right now you're not.
You're right. I keep thinking like this thing is like below and Pim's on a building, but it's a freaking huge.
Oh yeah, it's gargantuan. Pretty much any square on the opposite side of Pim.
Because this will give me a diagonal. Is it here or here?
You're the blue arrow, right?
Yeah.
Either one. It looks like. Let me just take a look.
Because it is here.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, wait. Keep it there.
We'll do.
All right. So that's 1, 2. Okay, let's see if this works. So it will have a -2. I rolled a 31.
31 is a hit.
So its AC is. Wait, so even at a -2, so its AC is higher than 23.
Alright.
Okay.
Knowledge.
I'm gonna go for gouging claw.
Gouging claw.
It's
Roll a d20 as well.
15.
Success. You're fine.
Let me see.
I say success, just no spell.
It's 4d6 plus 4 persistent bleed damage.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Not bad. Not
And
bad.
bleed, I think, activates on
The next turn.
Yeah.
creature's turn, right?
Correct. At the end of the creature's turn.
Bleh. Dun, 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 dun. Got some pirate music as we're fighting a giant freaking dinosaur.
I don't have dinosaur music, so.
Just overlay Jurassic Park over this particular song because it's pirates and
Remix that shit.
22 damage.
22 damage. Okay. Beautiful. Luna, you quickly dash around the outside of the creature as it's distracted by Pim. You activate your gouging claw and strike at it with your sword. You just find that juicy spot between the plates. Then you can feel your blade kind of sink in. Pim, you see the creature rear back as it screams. And it turns towards Luna.
I think, yeah, that was a move to do that attack.
Stratagem.
Yep. That was all the turns, yeah.
Okay. Lycus, you're up with Edenor right behind.
okay. And you said that it's just difficult terrain in front of me.
Difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay, so that just doubles the movement.
Correct.
Just rely on the arrow for the most part.
Okay. Then I think I can walk right up to him.
Yeah, because you have a stupid movement speed. Yeah, even with the double, I think you'd be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let's see. How do I do? Okay, sorry. I was just
You good?
figuring out some of my stuff here.
No worries. Come on in, buddy. Get him.
I'm gonna walk up, and then I'm going to cast Risky Defender on him.
Okay.
So, it's not. I'm not sure if we count it as a spell as one of my abilities.
Yeah, it was through your Eidolon, so
Exactly.
yeah, it's okay.
So, my Eidolon starts to manifest around me, and then it just flies through the air and smacked into Pim. And then you are surrounded in an armor that is what do you want it to look like? What would resonate with your soul?
Oh, cool. I think it's. I'm inspired by the cacti on this map. I think it's like a desert cactus shield.
Pim becomes a cactuar.
Nice.
You can see me.
It's
All right,
like
well,
that cactus is small.
With that, that's all I can do for this round. But Pim, if you take any damage, you won't. I will.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Thanks,
Nicely
bud.
done, Lycus. All right, Edenor, you're up.
All right. So Edenor is going to go to. So I'm going to fly.
Yeah.
Right over here. Yeah.
Up next to your homies.
Yep.
You guys need to spread out.
Imbue my Vandal. And then trigger my Marathon Dash.
Zoom.
So then I get a movement and my homies get a movement.
Oh my god, Luna's got all the movement with the haste too.
Yep. So that's just a free movement action.
Damn.
And then I'm going to shift over. I think this is as far. I'm on the edge of difficult terrain, or how far am I?
Yeah, you're like at the edge of it.
Okay.
But you can
So then
fly.
I can get to like there.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yep.
can just fly over.
I'll just fly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll get there. So I have flanking with Lycus.
Mhm.
And then that's my toy.
That's your time. Alright. I love the image of Edenor like flying up next to Luna and Lycus as they're squaring off with the creature as it kind of turns around to fight them, and you just shed some holy light on them. Do you do anything to
Yeah.
peace and flies it back over to the other side to square up next to Pim? Nice.
Good luck! And as I'm flipping them off as I'm flying backwards.
Just slap both our asses like we were playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good game,
Luna's
guys.
gonna be talking with HR later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we need to have an HR talk. Who's our HR?
We need an HR, actually, in general.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Okay. Centaurs
The one
are
who
going to.
sanctions robbery on the ship.
Who's everywhere on the ship, too.
Sounds like HR to me.
Yeah. Centaurs are going to use all
Not
their
centaurs.
movement. Not centaurs.
Senators.
Senators. The senators.
Oh.
Centaurs are going to use all of their movement to stack up alongside each other.
Exactly what the opposite of what they did last time.
Yeah, and they're going.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
they realize that the armor's too thick to hit with their weapons. So Conroe calls out, "Hunters, on me!" And he kind of rides around through, past the stones, kind of moves up, and all the other centaurs kind of lined up. It takes their turn to all kind of collect together, and Conroe calls out, "Get out of the way! We're going to trample it!" And that's them up to Pim.
Interesting.
It's me already? Oh, God.
It's you.
Trample a gargantuan creature.
Okay.
They're pretty big looking too.
Well,
They
Hey,
got
you know
nothing
what?
much else. There's a big creature level disparity here between them. Yeah, go for it.
I think instead of trample, we can call it tackle. Feudally.
I think after this thing got to me and slashed me up a little bit, I think I'm going to attempt.
Surrender.
I'm going to attempt to.
Ride it.
Oh God, no! I want to do that.
Me too. Me too, so badly.
Just
I don't
completely
know if this is
ignore
gonna
the
work,
centaurs.
but I'm gonna attempt to demoralize it.
To demoralize it. Okay.
And I have
Bad words
intimidated
to it.
Blair, so it doesn't need to understand my language.
Okay. Okay.
But with it having just slashed me and kind of like, bah! I'm going to scream back at it. And just like with my new cactus armor, I'm feeling myself, and I'm just going to scream at it. Bah!
Nailed it.
But actually,
Just like that.
God damn it.
Okay. Roll the intimidation.
Okay.
And I roll a save against it, right? A will save?
Yeah. Let's see.
Are we doing Frighten impacts AC, David?
Yeah, of course.
That's
Okay,
very
okay.
good. Then.
Yeah, will DC.
Yeah, will DC. So you make an
I-
intimidation check against the target's will DC. Sorry, so you need to beat.
I'm deciding whether or not I want to use a hero point.
Okay, no, the will DC that you need to Oh, I guess I don't need to tell you until you tell me what you
Yeah.
get.
No, you go on, go on.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'll use a hero point. I got so many.
Okay.
Yeah, much better. It's a 29.
29. With a 29, Pim, you guys watch as Pim bristles with cacti spines as she yells into the face of this Bulette, who kind of, all of a sudden you see the creature just kind of shut its mouth. It kind of steers backwards and it kind of like,
It's like
as it turns towards Luna.
it's like when a kid is like having a tantrum and you just scream back at the kid and then they go.
Yeah. That's exactly it. It just looks shocked more than anything. And it's like, okay, fuck that thing.
But why?
Yeah, why
So
would
it
you
wasn't
do that?
critical success, regular success.
Yeah, what's a regular success do?
Frightened 1.
Okay, so it is frightened 1.
Okay. So that's just a 1 action. I will use my second action to message my dad on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Daddy, help!
And I'm gonna say, Daddy, we need those cannons again.
Hey, as long as we're outside, might as well.
Right?
Huh.
This is what they're for.
How did I
It
not
was
think
like,
of
maybe I
this?
should have policed this at the end
No.
of the
What's
last
the range? What's the range on that?
500.
Yeah, I
They
think
did
you guys.
have them go out
How
about
many
a
Lord
Tazern
units?
or a Tazern and a quarter.
Yeah, attachment.
Which
Well,
is
it's
exactly
about- that's within 5
500, as a
Tazarans.
matter of fact.
What's a no? Adenor decided the distance.
Yeah,
Adenor,
yeah.
non-meta.
Well-
what is a Tazern and a quarter?
A Tazern and a quarter would be approximately 125 feet.
125 feet is how far
Easy.
away they are.
Yeah, we put him
That's,
just
I
outside.
mean, I
can walk
said it
far.
was 100 feet to one Tazern. So.
I fucking love these Tazern units, man.
There you go. The Lord's units for the win.
Lord's unit.
It's Lord's units and then like what Tazern, like
Who has a
10
coin?
Tazerns is
Anybody
one
got
Lord?
a coin? Flip a coin.
Who has coins?
We got.
We all have
we
dice.
have dice.
Oh, right.
All varieties of
Yeah,
dice,
we
and you
spent
ask for
money
a
on this shit.
coin.
Let's use it.
Somebody roll a coin. All right, now I'll flip.
Roll a coin. Now we're rolling coins.
All right, he's 125 feet away.
Ah, I'm
What
using
did you
it.
message? What did you message?
I said, Daddy, we need those cannons again.
Okay. And you get a response back. He says, "Right away, darling. It looks like you are having quite a time down there." I don't know where that voice came from. Right away, darling. It looks like you're having quite a time down there. Okay.
Oh, good. He was watching his daughter get slashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just like,
I'm just gonna let the
maybe.
kids deal with it.
I'll wait
Yeah.
until she asks for help.
I mean, no one said Brock was father of the year, all right? Okay.
Yeah, we learned that from
Right.
Oh, ah.
Okay. All right. Pim, anything else you do?
That's all I got. 2
That's all you
actions,
got,
baby.
2
But now I'm
actions,
not stunned
baby.
anymore, so that's good.
Okay.
How long does stun last?
A
Just
round.
one
It
turn.
goes down by 1 point every round, so I am 0 stunned.
Okay. So Pim.
Bueno.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Pim, you're no longer stunned. Okay. The creature is frightened of you. It was going towards Luna, but then you cast message.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Okay. Here's what I think it's gonna do. I'm gonna take 1 strike at Luna and 1 strike at Pim.
All right.
We'll start with Luna.
So your turn pass, so Forbidding Word is out, right?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
That was on Luna.
That's on Luna.
Oh,
So this is the claws. Which, it's you and maybe even you.
Wait, I'm checking if I have silvery barbs. 1 second.
Yeah, check. It's
I'm
gonna be.
trying to find it.
That's gonna be 34 damage to you, Luna,
oh,
Well,
oh.
and it's going to take a second attack then at Pim. Pim, this is gonna be a Jaws attack. That's gonna be -5. 31 to hit you.
that's a hit. It's not a crit.
Not a crit. Okay. Jaws
That only crits one of us.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh my god. Max damage on the roll.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Double 10s for 30 damage.
So
Well,
that
you,
goes to.
I'll take that, yeah.
That goes to Lycus. That's right.
Oh,
For the record,
Right.
I can choose to not take it.
You
But I
can
will
choose
take
to
it.
not
yeah, I don't want to cash that check.
Yeah.
take it.
Would
Okay.
you have gone down?
No,
Yeah.
30.
Okay.
very. One more hit and I would definitely go down there.
Okay, so it's going to, yeah, so it does second attack on you. It slashes at you, Luna, and in one kind of swoop, it turns back quickly, and you see the jaws kind of open up, and they kind of crash down around Pim, and as they do so, they crash into the cactus armor that is, projected from Pim's soul that is protecting her at the moment. And Pim, Lycus, you feel the pressure. You feel your body just begin to kind of squeeze. You feel the pain that Pim should have. And it's going to take its last action to grab you in its jaws, Pim.
Great.
So it is going to incur attack penalty here. Grab is athletics check, right? Grapple. Okay, so it's against your fortitude DC.
Fortitude.
So your fortitude plus 10. It rolled very well.
Oh, that would be 21.
21, it got a 39. So that is a critical success. You are restrained until the end of its next turn, and unless it moves or you escape. So Pim is grappled in the jaws as it kind of pulls back now. Edenor, you just see the creature kind of lands sideways and it breaks through the it turns all the ruins that were next to you into rubble as it just kind of crashes into it. And as the dust disappears, you see just a light green light of Pim's cacti armor as the jaws close. Pim, it is very dark for you all of a sudden.
In?
Yeah, this
it's
creature's gargantuan and Pim's no. So Pim, you
not
are
even little hands pawing out.
no nothing.
You see one bun.
One bun, one
Yeah.
little bun.
Yeah, I better hang on the tonsil in there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so yeah, it
Freaking in the
crashes
belly
in,
of a whale.
and that's all three of its actions. One hit on Luna, one hit on.
Pim's now Jonah.
Actually, I'm sorry, it was a 29. What was your fortitude? Because of the attack penalty, it's minus 10. So it
Oh.
wasn't 39, so it's 29. So it might not be a critical success.
29. Yeah,
That's
21. It's not a critical
success. Okay,
success.
so Pim, you are grabbed, but you are not restrained. So in this
Good.
case, it is just half your body. You're kicking your legs.
Let me go.
So with this new revelation, just a question: is the AC on the inside any lower than the AC on the outside?
True.
Ah.
And would
Can I
she
say
get
my
hit?
top
She get
half is
bonked.
inside?
Sure,
So I
your
can
top half
use
can be the
mine.
one inside. Yeah. Yeah, your top half
Okay.
is inside, right? And Pim, you can feel the creature crunching down on the armor, as you feel like this searing pain in your abdomen and your back where the jaws would be pincering you. Would you be in that position?
I'm gonna need a massage.
I
Luna,
owe you one. Like
you're up, followed by Lycus.
Two things. 4 for the persistent bleeding. So
Oh,
roll
yeah.
a 4,
Thank you.
and you roll a d20 to see if you. I think it's beat 15.
All right, yeah, and it's a flat d20, right?
Yeah.
Still bleeding. 6.
Okay. I'm gonna do the free action stratagem first.
It bleeds out of the wound where you stabbed it. Free action
Uh.
stratagem. You are technically not quite. Or you're still technically flanking with Pim. She's in its mouth,
You
but
think?
Luna,
use-
get the colonoscopy.
I'm gonna use
feel a little pressure here.
Luna, neuter it.
Magus' analysis.
Yep.
Where are
Analysis
you?
paralysis.
So it's a recall knowledge, and because I hit it the previous turn, get a +1 circumstance bonus.
Oh.
So I want to use a recall knowledge to see. I think AC doesn't really matter. I guess elemental weakness, or
Okay.
like weakness in that regard.
okay. All right. So go ahead, roll a recall knowledge. You can use nature.
gonna use a hero point on this.
Okay. Man, we're just burning through them.
That's what they're there for.
You know, Hannah and I were on a
see
walk
what we're
today, and she
fighting?
said I should give out less hero points. So I'm gonna
Don't
start.
tell them
I'm
that.
gonna try. I'm gonna start kind of being a little bit
Traitor.
more reserved.
Listen, I just don't want handouts, is all.
24.
24 is a success. Okay, so
Shall
you're
rue
looking
the day,
for
Hannah.
weakness, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, just curious to see if there's one.
There are no weaknesses, but I'll give you something.
Okay.
I'll give you something fun. With your nature, you have fought this thing a couple times. So one thing you notice, its eyes are kind of like this swirling, milky white. You suspect that it's blind, and that the way it navigates, it's going off of some other sense to decide how it's targeting.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, maybe stop
So-
casting magic.
with that refreshes my spell strike,
Okay.
and all I do is damage. I'm gonna go for another.
I know things and I strike things. All right. What
Right
spell?
up the
You're using a
booty.
spell, right? You have to
Yeah.
invoke a spell. Okay, give me a d20.
11.
Success. You're fine.
I rolled investigators was a 12 plus 4. It was a 26.
26 to hit.
Yeah,
26 does not.
Oh,
that's a high.
What-
See, does it flanking
With
count?
a flank.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, doesn't count.
The flanking doesn't count.
Flanking does not. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Son of a bitch! You said the flanking counted first.
it does count. It's just not enough.
It's just not enough.
Holy crap!
Oh.
AC
So
is
what are we
very
looking
high.
at AC wise?
This thing
It's higher
is.
than.
Between 28 to
This
30.
thing is heavily
Ooh.
armored.
Guys,
But we gotta
maybe
go
the trick
inside.
is being inside. I'm about to fuck some shit
Oh
up.
my god, you guys are wild.
Get in there, baby.
All right.
Oh, I'm going
Luna, what else you
in.
got?
Back of the throat.
Use my movement to go back up. And
Okay.
that's all my actions.
Oh, I'm sorry though. Your spell strike. Oh no, you were succeeded. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Yeah, you move back. All right. That's all of Luna's actions. You do also have a little bit of extra movement from Edenor too. Don't forget.
You do have one extra movement action. So move. So keep going.
She keeps going. She's gonna head back to the ship.
Bye, guys. This thing is fucked. I'm out.
All right,
I'm
Luna's
good, I'm
retreating. Lycus, you're up with Edenor on deck.
All right, so I'm gonna use my first action to. I'm gonna take the rope that's wrapped around my stomach and use it to tie the treasure chest to my back like a backpack.
Okay, that rope is still tied to Edenor too, though.
It's just around. I thought it was just around his arm.
It's around my center.
On your center. Well,
Uh-huh. It is what- I mean, fuck it, we ball.
You know what? I would say like Edenor, because during the flank and this creature like flopping around, that shit popped. Yeah, so you like have
Okay.
half a rope.
So I got like a little dangly bit.
Yeah, you got a dangly bit. He's got a dangly bit. Everybody's bits are dangling. All right.
perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Point is, I want to tie up the chest to my back so that it's like a backpack.
You're tying your
And then-
chest to your back.
My treasure chest. Sorry, tie my
booty.
booty above my booty.
Better,
Keep
much
Jack
better.
and booties.
Booty squared.
Now it's a
Ah.
BBL.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to climb up this bitch.
Of course you
Someone
are.
had to do it.
Someone had to do it. Someone had to do it.
With
Okay.
all the treasure on his back.
With all the treasure on his back.
That's why I tied it.
Yeah, perfect.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect.
Now
all
it
right.
makes sense.
And Lycus, let me just see here. This creature's so big. And its current objective is going to be Luna. As it turned to Luna with the casting of your spell, it turns towards you now.
Does it turn before it hits its turn, or?
Yeah, I just kind of like to give you guys an idea of where it's targeting before its
Okay.
turn.
Oh, but it hasn't turned yet.
It hasn't turned yet,
Like, it's
but you can.
indicating.
It's indicating, yeah, like Luna casts her spell strike, right? That kind of broke
Yeah.
off, hit its torso, and It's like turning towards her.
Okay.
Lycus, let's call it. So it's going to be an athletics check, and I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of call it against its fortitude DC.
Okay.
Okay, so you got to beat its fortitude DC.
Well, that's a 14 on the die, so that should be 25.
25. I think frightened also affects its DCs. So 25 doesn't make it.
God damn.
Also, Nigel, I forgot. What did you roll for your spell strike again?
26.
Okay. Let me just double check something here.
Because then
Because I forgot about the I forgot about
29.
I forgot about the frightened. Yeah, I forgot about the frightened
too.
Yeah. With the frightened lowering its AC by 1, you do hit.
So it's about 29.
Yeah. Nigel, I love it when you figure out the ACs of creatures, so I'm going to give you a hero point for that. Its AC is actually 29.
I can roll this.
So -2 from the flanking, -1 from the whatchamacallit, the frightened.
So just
Sorry,
12
Lycus.
fire damage.
12 fire?
It's on fire.
Alright, go ahead, Lycus. Sorry about that.
That's all good. All right, so climbing it, no go.
You can try again. DC will be a little bit higher, but you could.
I think
Rambling.
I think what I want to do is.
Why don't we get out of the way so they trample it?
No, climb on it.
I think I'm gonna go to the same side as Ednor and Pin.
Okay.
With my extra movement that
Okay.
Ednor gave me.
Okay.
And I want to, knowing that Pim is in there, in the mouth, I want to take my spear and like try to jam it next to them, so that either
sure.
they can grab it to get out, or it's an exploding spear if you want it.
Like this. I like this. Okay, so we're gonna call this
Don't
a
hate
force
that.
open. All right, you trying to like jab the spear into its mouth. Yeah. So this is an athletics check as well.
All right. Ooh, 19 on the die. That is 30, baby.
That is gonna succeed in this case because force open literally says in it that if you're not using a crowbar, you take a -2 penalty. But I think a spear kind of counts as a crowbar in this instance, right?
Big sharp crowbar. Yeah.
Big sharp crowbar.
Totally.
Okay, so you said 19 on the dice. What's the total?
Yeah. 30.
30 is a success. You managed to wedge that spear into its mouth next to Pim. And because this is a success, let me just take a look at it. You break the door, window, container, or gate open, and it gains the broken condition. I'm gonna say you break open, you chip a tooth.
Bust a tooth.
You bust a tooth. Like this, yeah. You see Pim's kind of like hanging on inside, and Pim, from your perspective, it's dark, it's warm, it's wet, and all of a sudden, just you see the spear kind of suddenly right next to you as light spills in, and you see as you look out, you see Lycus kind of holding it.
Yeah, he jams it in there, and I think he's just gonna be like, press the ruby.
Okay.
And run.
Run where? I'm in a mouth.
Shove it deeper.
Sick. You guys are sick.
Run back to the soft palate.
Hide under its tongue.
There you go. It's actually a good idea.
Okay, Lycus, anything else?
Oh my god.
I'm out. I'm out of.
All right, that's some good shit though. All right, I
I
don't know.
just
You're up.
imagine that Pim is kind of like a popcorn kernel hanging around the teeth,
Yeah.
elusively hiding from the tongue. So Edinor is going to see that Pim is stuck in that mouth. See, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Fly up to the mouth, and then brace to force open the mouth with the lifting belt.
Okay. I'll say the spear is in there, so I'm gonna give you a bonus to this. You don't need the crowbar because I'll say you kind of like make your way over towards that spear is. But you kind of crank it the rest of the way. So like the creature, like as you get the spear in there, as the creature kind of rears back, Pim, the spear is next to you. Edenor, you fly up towards it, you grab hold of it, and you push up against it. Go for it. Make that athletics check.
So I'll get in my lifting belt's gonna give me a little extra nugget as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Little nugget lift.
Okay. So that is 16 plus 13. That's 29 plus 2, right? With 1 for each of those bonuses, so it's 31.
Yep. That is a success.
All right.
All right.
So it is pried open. So
Yeah.
Edenor is holding it open right now.
Yeah,
So
Edenor
Pim
uses
can
the
get
spear,
out.
kind of gets a little bit of leverage,
Yeah.
and as he does so, once their mouth is a little bit open, you kind of kick the spear inside and prop your shoulder and arms underneath the jaw
Yeah.
as it's forcing against you. Pim, you're in the creature's mouth. You're on its soft palate, on its tongue. The spear is just in front of you. Edenor is propping the mouth open, and beyond him is just bright blue sky.
Hold the door.
Okay,
no.
this is awesome. All right. So, Edenor, anything else? You jumped up, you forced open, and
That's all my actions right there.
Okay.
Because it's 2 actions for the assisted lift.
Okay. All right.
I want one more.
I think the senators see that you guys are up to something. So Conroe, seeing what's going on, is like, hold, I say, wait for your moment. And you can see all of them. They kind of draw long swords. And they're like, you can see them kind of stomping. You see the hooves kind of pulling and pushing in the dirt as they are just ready to go. I'm playing a horse noise, but they're people. I was hoping it would be more of like
Horse
the
people.
horse.
Clomping
I was
sounds.
hoping it'd be more of the feet and less of the mouth, but I should
Well,
have
I'm just
figured.
now imagining they all have horse heads.
They don't have horse heads.
Those
They
are
don't have
just
horse
horses.
heads.
They should have horse heads and just a human body.
Okay.
Horse head, human body.
So Pim, I'm gonna move you above them.
Actually, it's 2 human bodies pretending to be the lower half of the horse.
The human centipede garbage. What is this?
This is a human centipede situation now.
Oh, you
terrified.
guys.
Ollie, you're muted,
guys.
and it sounds disgusting though.
Probably for the best that he's muted.
No, I want to hear it.
I was just saying he's all torso. Just 3 stacks of torso.
Just
Super
3
long.
stacks of torsos, yeah.
So many abs. Just endless abs.
An 18 pack. All right, Pim, you're up. Centaurs on deck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Pim, you're on its mouth. A spear in front of you.
Am I still grabbed, or
No.
is it open?
No,
So I'm not
it's
grabbed
open.
anymore?
It's open. Yeah, it's open.
Got it.
Edenor pried its jaws off of you.
And the spear is there. Do I know how this spear works? I've seen you
Like
use
I
it
said.
before, right?
Like I told you, push the
Use the
ruby.
ruby.
I know, but is it gonna go like immediately when I push the ruby?
No, you push it and then you throw it, and whatever it hits, it'll. It's only
Okay.
got 10 feet of like effect, so as long as you
Okay.
toss it in, it'll be fine.
Okay. So I will grab the spear.
Mm-hmm. That's one action.
That's action. Push the button.
Okay.
That's just
Second
part of
action.
That's part of the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's part
Push
of
the button and throw it to the back of its throat,
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
and then hop backwards out of it.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty hard to miss. So,
Yeah.
what's your attack roll here?
Somehow throws it at Edenor.
Your attack roll here, depending on what you get, it'll say how far into its body it got. If it's not too far, you and Edenor might get caught in the blast.
This has just it's a spear. I'm just wondering what my.
Yeah, it's
bonus
just a
would be here.
regular spear, as far as I can see.
Are you proficient?
Um,
Are you trained with martial weapons, Pim?
No.
Okay, so you would be. Do you have any training with any? You don't have any training at all. So I think it's just going to be a D20 plus
I
your.
can speak a lot of languages.
Okay, you can ask the spear to throw itself into the body.
Well, no, wait, spear, trained. It says I'm trained.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a simple weapon.
It's a simple weapon. That's true. I'm dumb.
A spear is a simple weapon.
Spears
It's just
aren't.
a stick.
Yeah, it's just a
It's a
stick with a
pointy
pointy
stick.
stick.
It's just a stick. I'm
It's just a pointy
just talking
stick. That's
stick.
not too complicated.
Okay.
All right.
So then it's a plus. Let's just give me that and see what it is.
Yeah, just put that.
Plus 7.
Okay.
Nice.
Do well.
23.
23 is fine. Pim, you kind of scurry up to your side a little bit as you pull up the spear, press the ruby at the back, and chuck it down into the creature's gullet as it leans back and unleashes a frustrated roar.
And I did say my third action was to jump out of the mouth,
Your third
into
action is to
Edinor's
jump.
arms or something.
Okay. Do you want to just push Edenor out, because Edenor is kind of holding it open for you right now. So we'll say your last.
Yeah, I'll just hop back onto the surface, this little roof of the.
No. You guys are this thing's rearing back. It's not like its hind legs, as it's
Okay.
pissed. So yeah, you can jump onto Edenor.
Well, I just jump on Edenor.
Hang on.
Okay. Roll the damage.
What's the damage?
What's the damage, Lycus?
You're muted, like.
Muted. Still muted.
I can hear the profanities without hearing.
It's 6d6 for the fire and 2d6.
Still
plus-
muted.
Fuck off.
I just happen to have 66 lying around, right?
Yeah, 66 for the fire damage, and the spear itself is 2d6.
Okay, this is good.
86.
12,
Do you get any bonuses for strength or dex though?
Plus
As well.
3 I get, so I'm guessing that's strength.
What is this for you, Pim? Does it give you any
Oh,
bonuses to damage?
minus 1.
Okay, so -1.
Whoops.
6, 12, 17, 21, 23,
That's just
25, and then 2 more
in the zone.
d6.
Got
6,
chippies.
31 minus 1 is 30. 30 damage.
30
Okay.
Yeah.
damage. 30 damage. Yo.
Pim, hold
That
up your
was
hand.
the move.
Hold your hand up.
Okay.
The spear returns. It's got the returning feet.
The creature is the creature is bloodied. So
Oh.
So it rears back. It's got Pim in it. So Lycus comes around, stabs the spear into its mouth, breaks the tooth open, and as it rears back in frustration, Edenor flies up, uses the spear to get some leverage, pops the jaw open, and positions himself. The spear falls in. Pim grabs it, activates it, throws it into the mouth, and grabs Edenor as the two of you make it to outside the creature's mouth. And as you guys are kind of falling back, Edenor using your wings, your nestling ball to kind of stabilize you guys as you're descending, you see the creature just kind of it rears its head back as it flops backwards. Its mouth opens up and smoke just billows out of it. Right out of the smoke, Pim, you just see a shine, sing, and the spear's back in your hand. The creature is going to fall back. I think that hit. I'm gonna say that hit stuns
Go
it.
prone or stun.
I'm gonna put it prone, and I'm gonna stun.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna say you guys managed to knock it, so it's belly up in the sand, where it's at, but it's belly up, so it's prone, and I'm gonna call it stunned. Lycus, or no, Pim.
Pay
What's
the
your
measurements.
DC? What is your spell DC?
22.
Okay, it's stunned for 2 rounds. Or no, it's stunned 2.
Yep.
Okay, so it's stunned 2 and prone.
So it loses
2 actions.
2 actions
Yeah.
next round.
Yeah.
Right.
All
And
right.
then 1 action.
And
So
it's
we'll have to get up.
bloodied. Okay, so yeah, it's
Ooh,
belly
nice.
up. Yeah, that was a hell of a round. Well played, guys. Okay,
What a deal, I guess.
and with that, as Edenor, as yourself and Pim are still drifting in the air, Lycus, you hear a voice from behind you say, "No!" And all of a sudden, the centaurs begin to charge towards the now down and bellied up Bulette. They are going to combined use their trample. So let's see if this thing. So it's a DC for the whatchamacallsums. It rolled pretty well, despite being on its belly, on its back. Okay. Where is it? Okay. It's not a critical success, so it's going to just take half damage. It's a basic save. The centaurs are going to move here in a second. I just need dice. Okay. Each one of them will do a d10. So it's going to be 4d10. That's 7 and a 5 for 12. And a 7 and a 10, 17 plus 12 for 29. And I'm going to give them each a bonus with the combined bonus of 8, 2 for each. So 29 plus 8 is 35?
37.
29 plus 8, sorry. Yep, 37.
37.
Oh my god, guys, this thing is hurting as it just got fucking trampled.
No, and Luna's gonna come in for the fucking kill again.
The centaurs
God
just
damn it.
crunch into it, and as they're making their way over it, you can see they're not only stepping on it with these big hooves, as you hear Conroe call out, "Thunder hooves, charge!" And as they kind of come forward, you see them taking their long swords and also kind of just jabbing into its soft underbelly as they're making their way over its body.
Did you say thunder hooves?
Thunder hooves.
Got it. Just checking.
Okay, guys, that's gonna take us to the end of, I think that's our second round.
Yeah.
So this is where we're gonna take our only break. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the conclusion to how this goes, and I think we're all pretty much betting on Luna. So
I'm betting against them. Fuck you, Luna. Not again. Not again.
everybody hang tight. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and you'll get to see if Luna does actually get the final kill. We'll see in a bit. And we're back. Hey, everybody. Ooh, let's see here. Hey, guys, welcome back to Heroes of Histaeria, Sandsea Saga, right here on the Soundtale Productions channel. We're playing a little Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We are in the 3rd round of our epic combat, where our heroes are faced off against a strange Bulette, a strange gargantuan Bulette. And their allies at the moment seem to be 4 centaurs. Okay, we got a heavily injured party and a heavily injured monster who it's on. The monster's on its back and it's just been trampled by the centaurs. So we're going into round number 3.
And it's stunned.
And it is stunned too.
And prone.
And prone.
Keep it going, guys.
So.
And sickened. And frightened.
Okay, well, with its one action,
Roll.
it's going to roll over. Guys, beware, the Bulette's no longer prone.
2 bleeding.
Yes.
Persistent
That's
bleed.
true. It's still bleeding.
2 bleeding, and then you can roll your your d20.
D15.
So now it is stunned 1. It's no longer prone. What is this? I don't know what that is. Oh no, that's bleeding. That's right. I think this people are bleeding. Okay. So yeah, I roll a thing to see if I get out of the thing.
Yeah, rolled a 15 or higher.
I rolled an 18.
All right.
You said I took 2 damage to bleeding?
Yeah.
All right, it's no longer bleeding. It is right side up, and it will be stunned 1 next round. So, all right, that is its round as the creature just kind of rights itself. You see its armor, while above, is still in good shape. The creature is moving listlessly as it kind of drags itself back to its feet.
For the Achilles tendon.
Luna is up with Lycus on deck.
Question: are they blocking my way?
Yes, but they are allies, so you can move through them.
The next question is, does this count as close enough to hit? If the next square.
Yeah, the next. Let me just see something here. I'm just gonna move him real quick. Yeah, that would hit.
So we're gonna move it here. Is there any flanking going on here?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can we just
What's
out of
happening?
curiosity use investigative strategy?
Guys, is this it?
Everyone?
Is
Okay.
this where Luna get? Ollie's so worried that this creature's going to die.
This
Ollie
is
does
so
not want it to die.
typical.
He's next.
All right, so I have to use. That's one. I have to use. That's my stride from the haste. I have to use one action to recharge my spell strike.
Okay. So actions.
So it's pretty much this attack roll for the spell strike to see if it hits.
Okay. You're putting in a spell strike, right?
Yeah.
Roll a d20 as you invoke the magic.
11.
11 is good. Jesus, you guys just keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, but my attack rolls have been pretty.
Yeah, you hit it. You hit it last time.
That is a. It's 13 plus 14. It's 27.
That hits because
Flanking
it's,
brings it down to 27.
flanking brings it down to 27, and it's still scared, frightened. So it's at 26. Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, this is gouging claw right now, so it's 46 and then.
I get in on it too. Ollie.
No. Wait,
The Lycus finally get a kill.
Don't keep stealing my kill, you coward. Also, Tim's kill this time.
Nope.
I at least get an assist.
I just opened its mouthy mouth.
You guys helped me help.
Just looking for my.
It's a team kill. It's our kill.
That's the way to think about it.
Luna's like,
You guys finally get the game. We can stop playing.
Game's over.
That is
That's it. We figured out the meaning was friendship.
15 plus 19 plus 21. What's this? 23 damage.
23 damage.
Yeah.
Luna. Just shy. Just shy. With
Get him,
23
Lycus.
damage,
That's like less than 5 for sure. 1 or 2.
the creature has exactly 5 hit points left.
Damn.
Alright.
Alright.
Lycus with
You feel the pressure
Edenor
now?
on deck.
Don't whiff it.
Alright. Well, I have like 6 attacks that I could do.
Yeah, right.
Rolls 1 damage each time.
Nah, let's go big. I'm gonna use ignition to punch it in the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last hero point. That was.
Oh, I should have done that. This is
Seen
fight.
that one. Uh-oh.
That's much better. Alright, so that's 17 on the die for a 28 for my ignition punch.
28 hits.
All
28
right.
hits. Its HP is
Take 'em out.
26. I'm pretty sure. Lycus, go ahead and just describe the kill for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure minimum damage kills.
Yeah.
So, after all this shit's going down, all these explosions and everything, Luna comes up and just blasts it to hell. It's like reeling around. I think I tried to jump on its back and just climb up next to the head so I can just, my hands light on fire and I crush down with both hands. It shut its mouth closed. Some of its teeth like jumped into itself.
Yeah. Juicy. You guys watch as Lycus just kind of crumbs down, and the creature, the carapace just shatters underneath the power of your blow, Lycus. And the creature goes down. The body just crumples to the floor, and there's just the slam of it, and you see just a cloud of sand. As the centaurs roll around, you see...
Hey guys, quickly, line up,
Everybody.
make it look cool. Before the dust goes down.
The spear like a staff.
Okay.
Edenor has not pulled out.
Tell you what, why don't you
his
guys
sword
go
the
ahead
entire
and
time.
let's do a group performance check. Let's do a group performance check for our hero pose as the dust settles all around us.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, come on. I'm supposed to be good at performance.
Hero point.
Nah. 17.
Hey, I got a 21.
15.
I'm untrained in performance, by the way.
Me too.
I'm gonna say, Luna, what'd you get?
3. I try to do
Didn't
like
get the kill. Dan is just humiliated.
I try to do
Luna has a snot bubble just like coming out.
Did anybody beat a 20?
Yeah, I got a 21.
You're the only one that looks good then.
Of course, I'm looking like Brad Pitt right now with his hair going a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of
Specifically
you,
Troy, Brad Pitt.
the Troy Brad Pitt,
Yes.
Edenor kind of stands mightily over the corpse like the Troy Brad Pitt that he is. Luna, you screwed up with your sword, was it? What happened?
Yeah, so you know like how Cloud does that like swipe and
Yeah.
goes behind.
Yeah.
So I go like 1,
Stabbed
2,
yourself.
and then like I lose the sword like 10 feet away. From me.
Drops it.
Lose grip.
Lycus, what does your fuck up look like?
I try to like slide off of the head of the thing and just kind of stumble, and like just quickly jump up my feet.
Pim, what does your fuck up look like?
I think Pim just gets distracted by this cool ruby spear. She's like holding it and she like stands cool for a second and then it flickers and she's like, okay, that's so fucking cool. And then her little antennas start like touching the spear and trying to like figure out what it's about.
And as the dust
Interesting.
fades, that's what the centaurs turn around to see of the merry folk. Edenor standing proudly over the kill. Pim distracted by the ruby, like a magpie. Luna trailing after her sword. And Lycus quickly dusting himself off, making sure he doesn't look uncool. And you see the leader centaur kind of look back to you all and goes, "Good work, you're well done." And at this point, Pim, you get a message, and it says, "All right, darling, get cover."
Stop! Don't do that thing I asked you to do.
So I need
I need coordinates.
I need a bunch of reflex saving throws here.
No way.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, you told him to
I'm gonna
attack.
do it. He can see. Can he not see the gargantuan
No, you
thing
can
that we took
respond.
down?
You can respond.
Okay.
You guys.
Abort.
He's like, what? Really? I can't see. The dust is still clearing. Okay.
The dust is still
We got it. We're getting down. We're getting down.
I just got that.
Okay. So the centaurs look at you all. The leader, Centaur, approaches you, Edenor, clearly being the most competent, and goes, "That was quite a kill. You are all good warriors."
I appreciate the assist.
I appreciate the opportunity you made.
Of
Hey.
course.
Do you
Who are
look
you,
at the-
by the way?
That's a
What
good
was
question.
your name?
Forgive me,
Brian
name-
Edenor.
Conroe,
Conroe.
chief of the Voldine.
Well met.
And he kind of gestures backwards.
Uh,
Connor,
Leader of-
thanks for helping us. I know there was a second there where you probably wanted to kill us, but you didn't. So now we can be friends.
Not kill you. First, we wanted to make sure you weren't part of the nation.
Right?
We're not part of any nation.
We're not.
It seems that's it. It seems Zifo's instincts were correct. You are not only good warriors, but you are also not part of the evil bastards that control this place at the moment.
Definitely.
Is the
not.
nation?
I'm gonna switch over
Is that
to
something
our
I could do a
roll.
recall knowledge, or is that something I wouldn't know about?
I don't think you would know about it, Luna. Sorry.
Okay.
So
Hey,
do you
Connor.
know what? Oh,
Sorry, Pim.
you know, you go, Captain. You go.
Well, I just had two questions for you, Connor. One, is this thing edible? And two,
that was the first thing I was going to think of.
how would you like to maybe become friends with a powerful group spreading peace across the planet?
That's us.
These are interesting questions. I think this thing is probably edible.
Very
I
good. Edenor's going to just turn around, pull out his sword.
Pull out his gunblade.
Start chopping
Yeah,
away.
his gunblade.
Let's get to work.
I would actually like to collect the claws, perhaps some of the tougher hide, perhaps, I could...
For plate.
Well,
Couple scales.
I'll take it all.
He says, Conroe says, if you would like, my people are skilled hunters. We can help take these plates and dress it for you.
That would be perfect.
Lycus, psst. We should share the booty with them because they helped us, don't you think?
If they ask about it.
I just want to give them something for helping.
Fine.
Give us a meat.
And I kind of like pull him over and like put the chest down and open it up. Find the least expensive thing you think is in here. Give it to them.
You got it.
Okay.
I dive in.
Tim, you open the chest. You're trying to be discreet about this?
No, I
Yeah.
literally dive into the chest.
It's actually a mimic.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So,
hang on.
Missed opportunity, he says.
When they're doing that, I'll ask Conroe, who's this? Which group is this nation? Who are you referring to? I don't recall ever hearing about it.
We're talking about the Nolds. Led by Gora, the chosen of Lamashjo. You not come across them?
Not yet.
Well, consider yourself fortunate then.
Would those happen to be these big hyena-looking fuckers? We found a couple of dead ones in a pit.
Correct, Lycus. Take a hero point.
Uh-huh.
The only good Knoll is a dead Knoll.
These are my kind of people.
If you would like, our camp is not too far from here. I'm sure Zifo would be interested in trading with you. And the other centaur, the older one, who was more the voice of reason previously, steps forward and says, "Yes, I would very much like to hear about all your travels. You seem like an interesting group, and we've not seen an airship quite like that one before."
Oh,
Yes.
Just so you know, there's a lot more of us on that ship. Just want to be totally upfront. All
We-
friendly,
we-
except for the prisoners. They suck.
I appreciate the, as you say, heads up. In our camp, too, there are much more, as well. To be upfront. Or to give heads
The
up.
more the merrier. Am I right, merry folk?
Yes, merry folk.
Course.
Huzzah!
I tried to sword swipe again.
Please roll. Please
I
roll.
rolled a 5. I lost it.
Luna, your sword slips out of your grip, and it falls into the sand pit on the other side.
Run fast.
Run.
I use my Ziggy hook to shoot at it to attach.
Okay, don't worry, you get your sword back. That is a nice device. What do you want to trade for that? What
Oh, this
accent
is
is
very
this guy
special for
going
me.
with now?
He just wants it all.
South African. Now, this device is quite personal. I made it myself, in fact. Definitely not for trade. This sword, however, is a very special sword. Lots of magic attached to it. As you've seen in this fight, I would see what items you have for that to trade.
Give me 1 second.
Mr. Blurry Man.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
seriously.
You're a blurry fella.
Go slower. Here you go.
Oh,
There.
wait.
You should
There
be
you go,
good
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You're good, you're good.
Okay. Very well. My supplies are back at camp. Perhaps we might find something of interest.
As soon as we're done harvesting this beast.
Conroe and the other two begin working on, kind of skinning plates and breaking plates of the carapace off of the creature. And you can see them as they kind of use their long swords to pry in that kind of, it's a content warning, into that gap between the nail and the bed, try to pry those out. They're not
Yeah.
cruel about it. They're very efficient about it, actually. You can see they're pretty practiced in kind of taking things apart, taking animals apart, and they are able to secure you. Looks like they are able to pretty much get most of the claws out. I'll say you guys have 8 giant bulette claws, and you probably
Those
and as
on
far
the front
as
of our ship, like spikies.
Be fun.
Like a warning sign, something to
Yeah,
strike
like
fear.
we'll look super fierce.
not quite as good on the plates. For the plates, you get. Okay, here's your options. You can get 6 small plates, or you can get the one big head and fin plate.
Probably 6 small so you can work
I'm
with
leaning.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, and when I say small, they're like 10 by 10.
sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a
Yeah.
small plate, yeah.
We'll take the small ones.
We're gonna take the small ones.
Okay, so you guys
how
get
many claws you said? 3?
8.
8.
8. Ooh, I was
You
way
get
off.
8, and I'll make we'll come up with stuff. But this shit's heavy. This
Yep.
shit's very heavy.
So, I'm gonna look over to him and could you let your father know to pull it around and lower the
Sure thing.
thingamajig? The elevator,
Okay.
yes.
Told him.
Hey, Tim, did you find anything that looks cheap enough but shiny enough to give them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So Pim, you jumped into the chest.
I'm in it.
Okay.
Just rolling
Swimming.
around, kind of like a hamster
All right,
or a
Pim.
chinchilla.
Roll a perception check, and I'm gonna call the DC on this before you tell me. 24. And the reason it's that
24?
high is because you're kind of in a very cramped space, and you can't really reach there's a lot of shit in here.
Oh,
Well, not that much.
oh, it's good. 29.
29. Okay.
Yeah.
The most obvious thing you find, Pim, as you kind of dig around, you get. Let's see something here. Okay, there's 6 things with a 29. You get 3 of them. Okay. There's lots of gold. That's the most obvious. This thing is like just there's like a bed of gold that everything is just kind of stuck within.
Perfect.
Hundreds of gold. You don't know how much, but easily in the hundreds of gold.
Maybe even thousands, right?
No, probably not even thousands. Then the other one the other thing you find is the other big thing is a rapier and a key. And as you kind of hold the key, it has at the top of it, like where the handle would be, it's a skull.
Maybe like 50.
Okay, I look at the key. I look at the rapier. I look at the gold.
And there could be
And I
more
look
in
at
here.
Lycus. And I'm like, I want all of it. I don't know what to give them.
Uh,
And gold.
yeah, just a little bit of handful of gold. Just a handful of gold.
Okay. Okay.
I grab some gold and I run up to Connor. Is that his name?
Zifo, the one talking to Luna.
Connor!
Well, there's Zifo, and then
That's
Why
what
is
Lycus
it
has been
Connor?
calling in the whole goddamn time.
Conro. I think there's Conro and Zifo, right?
Oh,
Their
Connor.
names are on the thing.
Huh?
It's on it.
This was Wisconsin guy just shows
No,
up.
I'm
Hey,
like,
Connor.
the only one I can see is Zifo.
Really?
Yeah.
For
there's
the
only
record-
None of the other
All
ones
right,
have
all
it.
right. Call me a liar. That's fair.
I did write down Conroy.
I'm
I know
gonna
it's
call you
Conroy, but I didn't
Connor.
call him Connor.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it ride.
This is a classic Lycus.
Zifo. Zifo.
Disrespectful.
Yes, little one.
I wanted to give you something for helping us because we're very grateful. So, here's some gold.
These
Do
gold.
you use that stuff?
You can see immediately he kind of cocks the eyebrow. He's like, as far as payment for this assistance that we granted you, I think Conroy will decide that. But between you and me, it's very likely he is going to want some of this kill.
Oh, sure, that makes sense. Oh, I know. Instead of gold, I'll write a song about how fearsome our battle was,
A song.
and I'll
is-
sing it to you guys tonight.
A song is a nice idea, but and you were looking to trade for this song, or is this song a
No,
gift?
this is a gift. It's a gift from us to you.
We accept.
All right.
We look forward to this song. Our people love music. It is
She
very
walks away and
important to
she's
us.
already like,
Yeah.
She's like writing it down.
Which one was the leader again? David?
Connor.
Connor. Connor.
Don't start doing that. I'm gonna get mixed up.
K-Dog.
Conrad.
K-Dog.
C-Dog. C-Dog, K-Dog. Oh. No, it is a K. Ah.
It is a K.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the name should be coming up. Also,
Yeah,
did I ever put the name on this thing again?
Yeah, you did.
The mutant Bulette?
Bulette.
Yeah, it's a mutant.
Yeah.
Bulette. I want to go up to Conroe and just have like a small private talk with him for a moment.
Sure. He's kind of
private.
standing. Yeah, he's standing a ways back, kind of overseeing the hunters as they're, working to, cut flesh away from the plate armor. As you approach, he says, "Give me a moment," and kind of turns back and looks to you.
I want to extend my hand, give him a shake if that's in.
He looks at the hand and he goes, "Is something wrong with your hand?"
No, I'm not familiar with your culture, and this is the most common hello that I know in most cultures.
He kind of holds the hand out to you. He doesn't shake, but he holds the hand back. "Hello."
I
It's
dab
the
him
two
up.
of you with the palms like facing.
This is
When
fascinating.
he sticks his hands up, I dab him. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Lycus. Lycus D. Stratus. I'm captain of the Merry Folk.
Ah.
And I wasn't kidding earlier when I said we might make good friends to keep. Let me ask you something, Conrad. Do you have water?
Unfortunately, my people do not have very much water. Not enough that we can spare for you, Captain Lycus. In
Oh.
fact, our hunting party was out looking for supplies, water being one of them.
You see a sinister grin on Lycus's face.
Oh no.
My friend. Don't worry. You are so very lucky because we have enough water to feed everyone.
You have water.
We do, and we're willing to share. And all we need to do is talk about how friends should act. You understand what I'm saying? I want to make an alliance. I want to make it formal.
Lycus, roll an insight check for me, or a sense motive.
All right. That's a 12 on the die. Do I have a sense motive? Is that just perception?
Yeah, perception. You see, as
20.
Conroe's kind of like looking back at you, and he's kind of begins to stroke the chin, and he looks to Zepho for a moment, and in that glance, I want you to see what you get.
Yeah, that's a 22.
22. You can see there's an eagerness here. You can see he's contemplating this seriously.
Well, if we get back to your safe haven for now, we can show you some of what you have to look forward to. If your people are thirsty, we'll sate that thirst.
I am grateful, Captain Lycus of the Merry Folk. Yes, let us head back to the camp as quickly as we can. We must move this creature so that we can properly make a feast out of it. You all, he calls out, Zepho! And Zepho turns and he says, guide them back to the camp. The others and I will get these beasts prepared to be moved. Send Echo to help us, if you would. Zepho goes, okay, Chief. Should you all want to follow me? Is your ship fast enough?
Pretty good.
She's fast enough.
Okay, you return to your ship, and I will guide you to our camp.
Do we start just loading everything up then?
Load
You
it
can,
up.
yeah. So you have Brock bring the ship in. I will say, magic gets pretty fucking hectic when you do so.
Yeah.
So you do have to,
Well, like
just to kind of
close-ish,
close-ish, yeah.
right?
Yeah. So you guys, will take some time. It's not a quick thing, but between like the automatons, you guys, and the centaurs, yeah, it's not, maybe about 45 minutes to an hour to pack everything
Okay.
up. right? You guys get on Oka's will, and you follow as Zepho leads you across the savannah, across the plains, until eventually you come to a mound. And as you approach the mound, you can see from a clear distance tents. There's no, you see, various hide tents. You can see a couple of large figures, large shapes, and as you get closer, they look to be elephants. And as you get even closer, you see that they are not actually elephants, but they are, excuse me, but they're elephants, but instead of tusks, they have 3 horns that emerge from the forehead. As they're fantasy elephants, and they are much larger than the normal elephants.
Rhinelephants.
Rhinelephants. Narlephants. Narwhalephants.
Gnarly fence.
Narlephants.
How long does it take to go from there to the
Not too long at all. I would say probably like another 45 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
So during that time, I want to start doing some treat wounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah, you guys absolutely can. You can use that. So you wouldn't be able to do it during the 45 minutes that you're packing up the ship, but during the 45 minutes that
it'd
you're
be
going,
the second 45.
Yep.
So it's 10 minutes for each. So I'm going to just kind of look around and see who's most beat up.
Sure.
So I know.
There's a show of hands.
We'll do the first one will be Pim. And that is
Is it 2d8
11.
depending on the roll?
yeah, it's either 2d8 or 4d8. And then that is 10, 14. That is 30. So that is a critical success, I think.
Oh shit.
Nice.
So that'd be 4d6.
Nice.
I'm just double checking.
D6 or D8? You said D8 before.
Wait, it might be d8. Yes,
I
it's
think
d8.
it's D8, yeah.
It's d8. I was
I'm
thinking
using
of-
battle medicine on myself, and I rolled a 26,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is a crit success.
Nice.
I can use battle medicine too, I guess. 6 plus 14. That's another 3.
Nice. Yeah, you're killing it.
So that is 17. Yep. And then I'll use battle medicine on Pim.
Oh sweet.
And that's more.
Is anyone healed
Yeah.
like this?
We're just gonna do a big like
no, Lycus is
circle
next.
jerk.
Lycus is next.
I'll use battle medicine on Lycus.
So, and this is only 2d, so that's another, this is another 15. So Pim, you got 17 and a 15, and then on to Lycus
Sweet, I'm almost full.
is,
I have 69 HP.
You can do one every 10 minutes or so, right?
yes. So it,
Battle
you
medicine?
I
Battle
get
medicine
4.
is instant.
Well, battle medicine's instant, but a treat wounds is not. So.
Okay, so treat wounds, you get 4 treat wounds.
Yep.
2 went to Pim.
Yep.
2 to Lycus?
I had
No.
a battle medicine go to Pim and a treat wounds go to Pim.
Okay.
And then I
I
got,
got you for 15, Lycus.
Thank you.
and then that's 10 plus another
It's just like a circle jerk of.
22.
Of healing?
Yeah.
22 healing to Lycus. And then, oh, another one.
Oh shit.
And that is another 10 plus.
You know, for fun, I'm gonna sit down, meditate,
19.
and try for 10 minutes to get a focus point back.
Sure.
How much was
Another
that?
19. So it was 22 and 19.
Almost a full.
Nice.
Okay. And
Feel good.
if anybody, has any more battle medicine to throw my way, it'd be pretty nice.
I
Nope,
can cast
sorry.
heal on you.
Unfortunately, I can cast a spell.
I mean, Luna does have battle medicine that they could use.
I got you for 13. battle
Okay,
medicine.
good. I'll take it. And I'm fine. It's really close.
We good?
When we're out of
Need
the
support?
I mean, I could always use a little more, but it's
You're out of
fine.
the-
I'm with
Yeah.
you, 10.
Yeah, we're out of the.
Oh.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
we're out of the
Well,
bad juju zone.
You're out of the. You're out of like this active like crazy spill.
Right.
But now, as you are being led deeper into the savannah, you'll find that it is going to always be a little bit present. So going forward, the DC is not quite as high as it was, right?
Right.
I think out here the DC is like 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I can feel it.
And cantrips are no longer affected. Cantrips and items, so just spells.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
So I'm like,
Unless your item does like
groovy.
something crazy, then I might
yeah,
take it by case.
right.
Wish meteor.
Yeah.
Hey, Luna.
Yeah.
Get the water. I don't even know what flask. Is it a
Canter?
flask?
The canter.
The canter. Dang.
The canter. Oh, I always have it on me.
Yeah. Put it in a barrel so that they can't see where the water's coming from, but we can always have more.
Are we gonna carry this barrel with us?
No.
Or-
no. It'll be at the ship, but I want them to see that we have more water coming at all times. I just don't want to see where it's coming from.
Well, we can fill it on the ship and then bring the barrel down. So,
Sure, but I also want to show them the ship. I want them to see what we're capable of. I want to give them a little glimpse.
loud in my
also,
room though.
Where's the bomb?
No. I don't know. It's gonna just. No, we're not doing that.
I think it's
We're
in the
not doing
captain.
that.
I think it's in the captain's quarters. Unless you
Yes.
Are you,
unless
are you gonna
otherwise-
suggest to blow up the thing to get chunks of meat?
No.
off of it?
I'm
Oh.
just gonna let them know that if anyone bothers them or any of our friends, we have a bomb that can
Or
ruin
they-
everything.
I was like, as Lycus is gonna say something, and Nora's gonna be like, we don't need
Or-
to tell everything. We just met these people.
Or if they bother
Yeah.
us,
we need
we
to.
have
We need
something
to.
too.
We need to have a conversation.
Let's not show all of our cards, right?
Exactly. We don't need to, like, officers meeting. as we're doing that, before we, start showing them
You're
around
all in the
ship.
stateroom just healing each other as you're talking about this.
Yes, exactly.
I
It's
understand
like
the need
we
to hold
have
back some information,
barrels. Yes.
but things like how powerful we can be, I think we need to put that at the forefront. I mean, if we want people to join us, we need 2 things. We need respect. We need to make sure they know they respect our power in the sense of they know we can do what we say we do.
They
And
watched us defeat a Bulette.
Sure, but what we're
They
saying,
watched a small group of us defeat a Bulette. I think we keep a couple of things in our back pocket. We offer them water. This is the most precious resource out there.
Water, and we can show them our cannons. Ooh.
my fear is the reason, the
Our
thing that
packs.
I want to make sure that they know isn't on top of our capabilities as allies, is that if anyone crosses the frog grove, the supply of water, then we will destroy them.
I don't even want to tell them about the Frog Grove.
Well, we need people to start going there. We need to make sure that they are protected. Right now, it's just the Frog Grove and 1 ship. But if they have a fleet of centaurs to protect them,
I sort of feel. I think the centaurs would buy into the protection of a natural place like the grove.
Let's discuss with them first. Get a
Yes.
feel for them.
Why don't
see
you
if
just
they're
talk
good.
with the lead, just the leader?
Yeah,
A
well-
little captain meeting.
And
We should
Tim, I would
include
love
Sifu as well.
for you to go and talk amongst the other centaurs because I feel like you have a knack for understanding people.
That's why my last name is Knackle.
Yeah,
That's why.
I really enjoy that. Pim, I like you.
I have another.
Everybody
It's been
does.
30 sessions. I've decided I like you.
Yes, all I've ever wanted is Ednor's approval.
Luna, you said
You're a
you said-
good noodle.
I have another very important question. Is it faux pas to ask a centaur to ride on its back?
Extremely. I
Because
never
I
met
really
one, but
wanted to.
yes.
Most definitely.
I'm
Yes,
used
let's
to
not do
these-
that.
No.
Unless-
I'm
let's
hearing
not.
from-
Unless you
Unless-
get one drunk enough, then maybe.
I'm gonna just
Aren't you
start
curious how fast
counting
they are?
treasure.
You think they're
Oh yeah,
faster
more
than
treasure from
horses?
treasure vault.
Go. In fact, just go ahead. See what happens.
Yes, after you got done throwing your sword around like a fool.
Just ask one of the lower ranking ones, okay?
Okay. I'll go to like the edge of the village and ask one of the guards.
I'm gonna walk
Don't
around and
harass
just.
the children.
I'm just gonna talk to everyone, like you said, Ednor, and get to know them and their values and what's important to them. It'll help me write my
Be
song.
great. I think I will have some discussions and make sure that they know the way, so that they have salvation at their fingertips.
And I'll make sure they know what we want from them.
And Luna's gonna ride a centaur.
This is gonna ride one of them.
First,
Lycus is gonna talk to the leader. And
I think enough times.
We all have our
It's
job.
around that daily time when I go and make sure all the gold is where it is.
Oh, and we have
Oh
more
yes,
gold.
audit.
Let's count the gold.
Audit time.
There's
okay.
a rapier in here too, and look at this cool key with a skull on it.
Yeah, so you guys, do you want to go through the stuff you got in the chest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Loot
In
time,
that
come on.
chest, one.
Put it on.
We'll start with the sword. It's a rapier, but it's no normal rapier. Now, whether or not it's magical, you're not sure. But this rapier, about 9-10 inches away from the tip, there is a hook built into the blade, so it gets a little bit thicker as it goes back towards the base. And the hilt is a skull and crossbones crossguard into it. It's a very, so this is a hooked rapier.
Okay.
And then you found the key with the skull at the end of it. You find.
Spot on the map.
Sorry?
Probably for the other place on the map. The one that looks like a little house.
You find a rune stone in there. What rune stone is on there, you're not sure. You find looks like a flask of some sort of liquid. As you unstopper and kind of take a sniff of it, it does have a very ocean briny kind of salty smell to it. It smells like the sea. And then you also find 2 more potions in there, but these actually you have identified as well already. You find 2 more ration tonics.
Okay.
After resist the urge to say rat ion. That's how I learned.
Rat
That's what I
ion.
did in chemistry to figure out to remember that. You know?
The positively charged rat.
So clearly, this rapier has the sword.
Swashbuckler.
No one else fights with a sword, really.
I have
Gunblade
a-
is loose. Loosely.
Well, let's
You
see
fight
what
with
it is.
I think I should go to the one who did the most damage to the beast. I'll look over to Pin.
Thank you, I
Yeah.
agree.
Can you use it?
Yeah, I can use it, but I agree with Luna. I think Luna should have it. Makes more sense.
They're just gonna get more
I was-
kills.
I
They're
was
just gonna
you were the
steal more
smart one.
kills now.
Wait, is it better than your sword though?
We shall
Oh, we should
see.
probably evaluate it.
Because all I have is a
Yeah.
regular old short sword.
Luna, you can roll to try to identify. It'd be occultism.
Oh, Lycus, I give you the
That's
spear
close.
back too.
Oh, okay.
Guys.
Well, thank you. If you ever want it, let me know.
Oh, thanks.
Hero point.
How many of these motherfucking hero points do you have?
He's
Two.
stored
You're
his
the one who gives them out like candy.
True.
28.
The 28 is a
Wait, no,
success.
wait, sorry, you said occultism?
Occultism.
25.
25 is still a success. This one's not too crazy. This is a +1 hooked rapier.
Lucho
Can
excited.
you use rapiers? Pin, are you familiar?
Yes, I think so. Let me make sure. URSR.
Just to make sure, like, outside the game that you get it, it's not like -1 for things.
Yeah, no, I can use rapier.
Okay, then you can have it if you want. Yeah, it's definitely stronger than your average rapier, and it does have. It's. You said it had a skull.
Yeah, skull and
handle?
crossbone, crossguard.
It's very pirate themed as well.
It's very pirate
I
themed.
love it.
It's almost as if we stole it from a pirate.
She's gonna start like.
But it's like, you know what? You can just have
pushing
it,
it
Tim.
Kim,
After figuring
Kim
out
starts
what it
playing
is.
with her sword. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Nice. All right.
So gracious of you, Luna.
Then the key.
Luna has plans.
If you want to try to identify the key, that's also going to be occultism.
I'll
Give you a
I'll
little
go for it.
guidance. You know, a little tap in the
That is
lower back.
33.
33 is a
Well,
very
it's-
good success.
With a +1, or
With guidance.
yep, so
Yeah.
34 then.
34. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's a critical success. With this, you find that this is a skeleton key. You see the grinning skull tops the bow of this macabre key. This key can be used in place of thieves' tools when attempting to pick a lock. And it also grants you an item bonus to the thievery check. If it becomes broken due to a critical failure, it works as a normal thieves' tool until it loses its benefits until it's repaired. And then it's a free action. You attempt to pick a lock, and the key can cast knock on it as well. So it can once per day can also just open a lock for you.
Open.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think we have someone in our group that could benefit.
Yoma's standing there like, yeah, you know, Ednor, I see what you're saying.
No. I'm just going to shut that one down, Yoma. Tim, would you please take this?
Sorry, what?
The skeleton key.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Don't give it to Yoma.
Roll me a perception check, all of Lycus and Ednor. Luna, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I rolled a 1.
Alright, I'm
That's a
gonna
shit.
hit a hero point.
Jesus fucking
I'm
Christ.
gonna catch him on the... I had 3 catch them, baby! I only used 1!
So that gives me a 28.
28. You
Yep.
catch Pim. Yoma kind of winks at you as you take the skeleton key. Edinor, you clock the wink.
No.
Lycus, you don't know anything. Okay, and then
Lycus
the
is
last
just
thing.
staring at gold.
Yeah, and the last thing is a potion.
Could I roll for the runestone and then the potion?
Oh yeah, sure.
The runstone.
Runestone. What kind of roll would you like?
You can use.
So I rolled a 16 plus. It depends what it is.
Your little guidance.
Where the hell? Okay. You can use a. I allow Arcana or Crafting.
So Arcana plus the guidance will bring it to 32.
32 is easy success. This is a ghost touch rune. So a weapon etched with this rune can harm creatures that do not have a physical form. So it's particularly effective against incorporeal creatures, which almost always might have a vulnerability to such a weapon.
I can't wait to use vulnerabilities. Flask of liquid.
Flask of liquid, that one is primal. So a nature.
Oh.
Anybody,
I do have nature as well.
or I don't know, Luna, if you do have it. You can roll it.
Like trained in nature.
For this, I think to identify stuff, you need to be at least expert, let's say.
Well, that's not me.
Any of y'all expert?
Religion.
Maybe we can ask one of the centaurs to identify it.
I'm an expert in intimidation and religion.
Lycus, what's your rank in nature?
What more do you need?
Weirdly enough, just trained.
Okay.
I'm an expert in occultism, though, and I wish I could swap those, but I couldn't figure out how to make that happen.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. Yeah, you're not totally sure about this one. How did we identify potions before? I want to stay consistent with what we did because I honestly did not look it up. I think we said like you tasted it before or something. didn't you?
Identify alchemy.
Yeah.
Crafting check.
Crafting check. Okay, yeah, so crafting check. That's the rules. Thank you, Hannah. Hero point.
It's still up there. I'm rolling fire for these things. If it's crafting, guidance, a roll of 17 plus 14, 31, so 32.
32. This is a sea touch elixir.
Ooh.
That sounds cool.
So, one sec here. Sea touch elixir. This is the lesser version. This briny concoction would alter the skin on your hands and feet. The spaces between your fingers and toes would become webbed. And you get a swim speed.
Wait.
Well,
Who to
maybe
give
we'll
this
need
to?
it someday. Let's hold on to it, I think.
In the vault?
Put it in the vault! Wait,
You
he's
wouldn't
taking the
use that.
runes down?
You wouldn't use that skeleton. A nefarious uses
No.
because you can now. Okay.
Him as an officer, so
Full
I
access to
would-
the vault. Obviously.
we already have full access, so
Okay.
I
Because the
trust
skeleton key is
him.
very powerful.
I trust
using it
that
everywhere.
Pim is going to always do the right thing for the crew.
How do you know
You're right.
the skeleton key? Sorry, I was focusing on practicing my swashbuckling when we were talking about the skeleton key. What does it do?
Opens doors.
Anything?
You can cast knock once per day, I think.
Correct.
Cast knock once per day. Got it.
Yes.
And it gives you a bonus to the thievery check to unlock, to pick locks.
Sick.
And you can use it in place of a thieves tool. So you don't need thieves tools.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I want that.
I was very surprised when you didn't hop up immediately.
Yeah.
I'm just real excited about this rapier.
Oh, Pim, rapier's more, piercing, stabbing, less swish swish.
Oh, that makes
And I'm
sense.
not sure if
Doesn't
this
it
one
have a
does.
hook, though?
Yes.
This one has a hook, it's like halfway up the blade, there's a hook in it.
Yeah.
Is it the blade itself hooks, or is there a hook attached to the blade?
The blade kind of like continues off. Here.
It's kind of like one of those monk
I happen
hooks
to
or
have a
whatever.
sword right here. Yeah, kind of like Max. So like, yeah, this is imagine this
Yeah.
but straight, right? And as you kind of like get up here, it just kind of hooks back here. And then there's
So
the
if
rest
you
of
get
the
it
blade.
in far
Oh,
enough.
I got you.
Yeah, so there's a hook kind of like
Oh.
built into the blade.
Okay, that's what I was
Gotcha.
thinking.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good. Okay.
I was thinking it was like a hook on the end.
Oh, like at
or
the end
those-
here,
like what
just kinda
Jet
hooks
those
back.
uses
like
in
monks or
Avatar.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining.
I mean, it could be like that. I don't really care. Whatever hook you want, Pim. You can have it hook at the end, hook in the middle.
Big hook.
All right. We have
You can have both
distributed
hooks if you
items.
want.
There's some gold in this chest.
Yes, gold. Perception check to identify how much. I think. Let's just call it there, with the perception check to how much gold.
I will
mean-
guide you.
I feel like it'd be hard to miss it.
What's the total? DC 22.
Well, I mean, I got a 24, so
Edenor, you have identified that there are 300 gold pieces here.
I'm really good at those random math things where I can
You
count
can just kind of guess the
gumballs.
contest. Yeah.
300.
You just kind of pick it up.
Eyes
You're
are
just
going
like
all crazy.
Shake it a little bit.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's 300
300.
gold.
Yeah.
The noble.
No,
300.
no. 300.
Who's gonna do the math?
All right, Luna, do the math now. That's about my one trick in the book.
You guys aren't, and you guys don't even have an extra crew member to give this to. You didn't take anybody with you.
Right.
Yes, more for us. I mean, sharing is caring.
You're a pirate. You can want the gold. It's fine.
I also
put it
like
away
it. I'm
from-
very proud that you didn't say the P word when we were down there.
Oh, I'll let them know. I mean,
No,
I'm happy-
don't. Please don't. Well,
Let's
you
ease
don't have to
into it.
tell everyone. We're pirates.
Gain their trust first.
And then
Exactly.
betrayed their trust by telling us.
We're peaceful.
I'm joking.
We're pirate adjacent. We're the merry
We're
folk.
different. We're different than a
we're-
pirate.
As long as they're not our enemy, we're not gonna pirate them. Easy as that.
So if you want the gold now, it's every so per crew member,
Yeah.
it's gonna be 5 gold. For party, for us, it's 17.
Okay.
And then 180 goes towards the ship treasury.
And you're keeping track of the ship treasury, Nigel?
It's in a
Yeah,
spreadsheet.
Nigel has an Excel file. Yeah, spreadsheet.
Of course, Nigel has a spreadsheet.
It's available for all of us, I believe.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, 17 for us. Got it.
It's a very well organized party.
So I know this is the end of the day, pretty
Yes. Yeah, pretty much just like
Um,
dinner.
much. Yeah.
Hey, let's
There's-
eat some Bulette.
There's one thing I wanted to do.
Sure.
I wanted to ask Ednor's help with.
Have at it.
Hey Ednor,
Yes, Lycus.
I know this is a bit odd. It's not exactly in your.
That's on the wrong side of the time.
Talk to me, my son.
No.
You don't miss.
There is a little ritual for departed pirates. I can't really perform it without his body, but there's a little. It's you burn them with their treasure and their favorite booze. It's nothing special. I'm not very religious, and even though he worshipped the queen, his particular brand of pyro is a little more pious than most of us. Would you mind saying just a word? I mean,
Sure. I
just letter
can
to us.
certainly do that.
Would appreciate that. Can you just follow me for a second? And I just kind of want to walk you to the the front of the ship, and I'll take like one of the gold pieces that I got from his treasure specifically,
Uh-huh.
and like dip it into some wine and use ignition to light it on fire, and then just kind of wait for you to say whatever you're gonna say.
All right. What is the name of this individual, Lycus?
I don't think we were able to find his name, but if you don't mind,
All right.
we could just call him the free one.
Okay. To the free one. May Tazrin's light of knowledge wash upon you as you walk through the astral pathways. May you find your way, and may there always be drink and booty where you go. You may not have followed what I follow, but ye had the spirit. Best of luck to you, and on to your next adventure. And then I'll just kind of, step away, do Tazrin's tea.
The tea of Tazrin.
I just kind of look at the blazing coin in my hand and go, maybe we'll find each other in the astral sea, and toss it overboard.
Fantastic. All right. You guys, like as you flip that coin overboard, and it kind of twirls through the air. The flame stays lit, even though it kind of goes over the side, just kind of spins on its way down, leaving a little trail of light. And as we kind of follow that trail of light, Oka's will pushing deeper into the savannah. There's a cloud of dust on the plain as Zepho kind of leads the way. And up ahead in the distance is a mound, and on that mound are the tents and the terrafants that we kind of talked about earlier. And I think right there is a perfect spot for us to end tonight's session. As you guys are approaching the Valdine camp, and that's where we'll pick up next time as we return to Heroes of Histaeria, Sandsea Saga.
I
My
kept
friends.
the ration tonics, by the way.
Of course
You did?
Sorry.
Why are you sorry? You're the wizard, Magus.
You're a
Right.
real pirate now. You're
You're a real pirate now. Who needs hero points when you have rations? All right, my friends.
I got
as-
Constitution, baby.
That's true. All right, guys, as we head out here, quick little goodbye to everybody. You say who you are, who you played, and whatever else you want to say. I don't care.
All right. Max signing out as Edenor. On to the next one, and see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you, Max.
Hannah.
I'm Hannah, and I've been playing Comedian Eckle. I can't wait to see y'all 2 weeks from now. See you then.
You'll be next week too. That's fair.
True. But Panini and Apple.
That's true.
Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel here played Luna, and I have the 2 ration tonics.
What you do.
You can find me
that
at
on the record.
Pretty guts
For
to
the
Nigel.
record.
and if you want to check out, Insta, it's at I am Nigel P.
What are you too cool to say Instagram?
Check it out. For the
Everyone
Brand
says
Traps.
Insta now. Come on, man.
All right.
Make sure you
and
log that on the
it's my turn
spreadsheet.
then. I believe it's my turn, and I just want to say first, if you want to find me, just look up Lycus Stratus. That's me everywhere on the internet for some reason. Also, almost up to 70 followers on Twitch, so do that thing. That'd be fucking
Yes,
lovely.
please.
Subscribe here and YouTube, whatever the fuck else you watch this thing on. And yeah, come back for more. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Prime subs are also appreciated.
True.
Prime subs, follows, all the things.
Yes.
I'm gonna ride a centaur.
We'll see. We'll find out. All right, guys. That's been us. I've been your GM this evening. My name is David. You catch me here as the GM of this game, as well as Unearthed Inheritance. You also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play Whistle in the Known Realms Telesh campaign, a D&D 5e campaign in a high fantasy world. Thank you, guys. We'll see you around. Oh, I never asked you guys a question, did I?
No.
Oh, well,
Too
too
late.
bad.
Bye.